is
because it's always number one in your hearts.
right. And, like...
A lot of people don't realize this. We're Bridget Nielsen's favorite.
That's exactly right. Oh, she's still with us, isn't she?
Yeah, and her ratings are valuable.
Yeah. What?
Nice ratings.
Hey, nice. Very nice ratings. So they said, why do you say that? And I say, well, that's me saying that because, look, and I don't blame it. I respect the hustle. Like, in this business, people will find, like, they'll say, number one rated show and, the blah, blah, blah show. And they say that, and it's like, it could mean anything. It could mean number one rated amongst, like, 71-year-old females or 18-year-old males or, whatever. Or it could be number one, like they went to a bar and took a straw poll during a remote. And there's all kinds of ways you can mess with that. But if you say the name, if you say number one Nielsen written out, if you're lying, if you're gilding the lily, as they used to say, exaggerating, whatever, you're in trouble. You're actually in real trouble. So I like to say that to cut through all the crap and not to toot our own horn, though. No, a little bit, little tooting, little horning.
I hear that a lot.
A little bit. You do, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of tooting and horning.
My family had a lot of fun with that clip.
Really?
It was.
What clip are you talking about?
Clip last week. It was a random clip. No one will remember.
Oh.
But their favorite thing now, what they look for, is not the event that happens, but your reaction and how you try to deal with it.
Oh, really?
So I think this last time, Chris,
like mom and dad, or kids?
No, mom and dad weren't. It was kids, like the whole. But I forget what the event was. Maybe Chris had something in her ear, whatever it was that made you laugh. And they see that, and I think this last time you just went, and in the moment I don't catch it really, but then watching it on replay, and Chris, are these just all caught in your text, or is there somewhere where you, like if I said to you, could we get a medley someday? Is that even possible? Do you keep them in a folder or a certain place?
I keep some of them.
Okay.
The best ones.
You're pretty good at that.
You're talking the video portion.
Talking the video.
Audio, he always keeps.
Yes, that's actually very, very true.
There's one that I have saved where for some reason the camera's on me, and if you read my lips.
Is that the one where you almost said a bad word?
Yes.
Yes.
I wasn't here for that.
You weren't.
I
Oh,
saw
that was great.
Or maybe later that day.
It was great because Chris makes me laugh when he laughs. And usually I can hold it together.
Keep it together.
And when Chris, and you weren't here. So here's what happens is something will happen and Chris will laugh. And that will make me laugh.
And you really tried to keep the show going with whatever point you were making.
I really do. But without you here, because in the situation where I lose it, there's no bringing Chris back. Like Chris is going to bring. Chris is the Jimmy Fallon of the show in the sense that you'll bring. No, but he should agree with this in the following sense. Chris is the most likely to break character during the skit and laugh. True.
I think I'd hold it better than you.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. If we were supposed to have a sketch comedy show, it would be Dave's ruining the sketch.
It would be Dave's the one. Okay, well, I would say
more the Bill Hader.
Yeah, I would say it's a battle. Oh, Bill Hader. Bill's actually the best when he breaks, I think, because Jimmy breaks all the time. Anyway, and Jason, you're what I like to call, and shout out to Marty McNeil. You'll get this reference here. You're the Mike Lamb of the sketch in the sense that you will be generally the last one standing trying to keep it together. And that is deep, deep, deep Sports 1140 knowledge right there. Mike Lamb.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And anyway, good weekend. Good weekend?
Great weekend.
Yeah, how was your weekend? What did you do?
Excellent weekend.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
I mean, I just said great. Chris had excellent.
Chris, lead us off. Why was it excellent?
Because Fox did what Fox does.
Oh, yeah. Chris is in Haterland. It's next to Greenland
And the
Iceland.
U.S. won.
They did
Yeah.
Friday night pretty
US
easily.
won. Yeah.
Merlin, the Mexico Duck, is having his 15 minutes of fame.
I'm here. I hope it's, you know what? I hope it's 20.
Scotland took over Boston, apparently.
Saw that. And then didn't the Netherlands take something over too?
Dallas.
Yeah. I love that. Let's see. So he had a great weekend. Super tacoing and all that. He actually Chris sent me a very intimate photo. On, was it Friday, I think?
Of the taco?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Beautiful taco.
Yeah.
Super taco.
I mean, it wasn't a regular
Super
taco.
They could name it Beautiful Taco.
They could.
I prefer Super Taco.
Yeah.
Super good.
I'll bet it was. 4-1 U.S.
Light work.
What was that? Are we going to win the whole World Cup now? Is that what's happening?
On their way.
Hey, you know, we're probably not, but and almost certainly not. But can I just say something? I think it's actually, that should be a 3 for Madness question tomorrow. Like, in a world, like if the U.S. won the World Cup, where would it rank in modern sports? Like, where would it rank in modern sports insanity moments? And I think really the only, unless, help me out here, I think the only things that would qualify would be Olympic events. Because that's the only time when we're all like unified for the same team, you know? And by us, I mean, you know, people that are rooting for the U.S.
But usually in the Olympic events, I think the Team USA is pretty good or favored.
Yeah, I mean,
They're not favored in this.
I honestly, off the top of my head, and I'm trying not to go too crazy here with it, but would it surpass the Miracle on Ice?
It might.
I mean, I think that's the conversation.
Yeah.
And I know that, I mean, I was too young to understand it, but I know the Miracle on Ice had a lot of political things going on. And then you had, I think, 84 was the U.S. boycotted one of the Olympics, and
80.
then 80. Okay. And then,
Or wait, 70. Wait a minute.
because Moscow boycotted 84 in L.A.
Yeah, I think it was 80 Summer Olympics. For the
Okay.
US.
All right. So there was all kinds of crap going on. I mean, that's when, you know, Man in the Mirror video came out and, you know, all that stuff. And they were all like, hey, don't, you know, peace. Gorbachev and tear down that wall and all. That's how I,
that change.
yeah, that's how I mark
Yeah.
political stuff is with,
Before or after?
yeah, before, after
Change.
Man in the Mirror.
No. Channel 13.
Channel 13, Channel 10. But I'm just saying, like, that, man, that would be a crazy. How was your weekend? You said
It was great.
good.
Went to Tahoe.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
Beautiful up there. Absolutely beautiful. Played a little golf.
Oh,
Just enjoyed the weekend up there with some friends. And,
ball flying nice and far.
yeah, I forgot about that adjustment on a couple holes. I'm like, oh,
Did you walk or ride?
ride.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, it's just gorgeous up there.
It is gorgeous up there.
Watched the game, hung out,
Yeah.
just chilled. Nice and relaxing.
That's a good weekend.
Not enough of those in my
and we have
scope.
We have a 4-day week this week. So we're off Friday.
Correct.
So, well, you know
We
what?
got a 3-day week coming up in a few weeks after.
Oh, my goodness. And thank goodness, because we are now entering, we have now officially entered the doldrums.
Really?
Yeah, basketball's over. Now,
What are you talking about?
you got World Cup.
No, we're like 9 days away from the draft.
You got the draft.
And free agency is
You
like
got
the
free
hottest
agency.
time in the NBA.
But we know that after the NBA is now the doldrums of the doldrums.
California Classic's back in its rightful home.
Is after is basically
Summer League.
after between Summer League and like the
And thinking football's about to start, but it's not.
exactly
Yeah.
like the Hall of Fame game,
Yeah.
which I'm already excited for, and then the yearly tradition is I get excited for it, and then I watch 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I look at the graphics and the announcers, and I go, oh, that feels great. And then I watch some of the football and I go,
It was great, baby.
it was great. Tough day in the household today. I'm gonna be a little tired tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, we're dealing with some crap. Yeah,
What's that?
son leaves tonight.
Okay.
He has to be in the airport at 10 p.m.
Okay.
And then I will have a child in China
Yeah.
for 2 weeks.
Okay.
We were figuring out longest we've ever, based on the text you sent me last night. That's hilarious. Longest we were trying to figure out is the longest we've been apart from him.
Okay.
Now, plus, I mean, look, he's going to be with the group of students and, teachers and chaperones, and I don't have to, he's not going to do anything stupid. Although that would be like the all-time great upset. If
I plan on fleeing.
So, but still, it's a, 16, 18-hour flight over, and then it's just weird. It's just weird having a kid without you there in
Flying in first class?
No. Kids going economy, baby.
He doesn't get to shower first?
Air China. This kid, this is the best part about my son is that this summer he will go to China, the Caribbean, and England, and then go to school 3 days later. And somebody will ask him how his summer was. I mean, it was cool. Well, what'd you do? We played basketball. That's it.
He's going to China. There's probably a basketball tournament he's missing.
I mean, honestly, maybe he could try out. I mean, what is their basketball program?
What if he comes back and he's like, guys, I'm moving there.
I'm moving over there.
Not like soon, but now.
Yeah, that right now. I met some friends.
I've met someone.
I met someone. My red hair fits in over there. With the everything over there is red. It's national color. I feel like that's my home. I'm actually really curious if he's going to come back and be able to speak Mandarin because this is his 5th year of Mandarin. Wow. But he's fake. He's a fraud Mandarin. Like he can do this stuff where it's like, where's the bathroom? And I would like some cheese or whatever, But then it's like, come on, buddy, talk to me and I'll talk to you in English and you respond in Mandarin. He's like, she.
Would
like,
you
come
know?
on, man. Huh?
Would you
know?
No. Yeah.
No. He could totally make it up.
Yeah.
But now I'm curious because that's all they're supposed to completely speak. Like the idea they gave us like a pamphlet, and it tells us all like he's got to have a certain type of charger if he brings a charger. We had to get an adapter for his plug, and they're all like little exchange students, so they all stay at different volunteer houses or whatever for this program, and then China sends over kids over here and they read. So we may have a Chinese kid in our house at some point because we'll volunteer. We'll pay it forward or backward or whatever.
Daddy, I want an exchange student.
Daddy, I want a Chinese exchange student. Well, you're going back, lady.
Hey, you're isolated with her now.
She's the only. Mason's been the only child all year. Now it's Avery for crap, almost 2.5 weeks. And I'm so glad to have my daughter at home. But we have now reached the point where I'm like, not wanting her to go.
You just had a glowing post about her.
I did. It was great. We went to an event Saturday. She did so great. She was my date Saturday night. She was so.
She behaved.
It's not. Yeah, she behaved. She was a good girl. But she's so cute because she was so nervous. And, it's a charity fundraiser. And they were
She was nervous as your date?
She was nervous about interacting with people.
Oh.
And the interact. Okay, that's, line. That's, okay. You're not helping. You're encouraging. There's like a tiny nucleus of thing.
That was great.
In a vacuum. It was great. There is literally a pinky fingernail sized thing of things I don't mess around with. That was it. I'm going to punch Kyle when he gets in here. By the way, that was off the air, right? Okay.
I hope not.
So.
You lost it.
Yeah, I did, dude. Thanks, Chris. Anyway,
that was a grenade.
She was. Because there was like Mayers and Mike Bibby and,
Mayers and Mike Bibby.
All those folk.
That's a good show title.
The Mayers and Mike Bibby. And so
she held up her end of the bar. She was right there with everybody.
Right there with everybody. Scott Moak was there, and that helped.
Mayor's Moak and Bibby.
Mayor's Moak and Bibby. Mayor Moak and Mike. All of them. The 3 M's. And she's known Scott and his lovely wife, Mackenzie, for, she grew up knowing Scott. So that helped. That was our first little thing.
Oh, so that started her off. She was comfortable.
Then she was getting more comfortable. But the cute part is like after every because it wasn't a sit down thing. We're walking around. It was a really cool concept where they have like all these chefs, Randy Paragari, Kurt Spataro, Patrick Mulvaney. By the way, so I think you know this. So you know who Patrick Mulvaney is really close friends with.
One of our old.
Do you know what that close friend is currently doing? Did you hear about this? Because I did not.
It must be something new.
He's doing the same thing he used to do with the Jazz. He's their
with the Jazz.
With the Jazz, he's their director. I didn't know that. I feel so terrible. I got to call. Anyways, sorry guys, off air stuff. So, anyways, there's all these great chefs, and then I think it's random that they get like a cuisine. So, like, Jason, you pick it out of the hat and you get Brazil. And then Chris picks his out of the hat and he gets Persian. And then I pick something out of the hat and I get French. I don't know, whatever, Philippine, whatever it may be. And then they do their take on the thing. So we're going around. Our thing was like, let's go to each station, eat the food, and then start talking to people. And then in between every interaction, she's like, at one point she asked me, because we're in this group of people, and we're all talking, and we know each other. One was a guy I played that charity tournament with a couple weeks ago, and he actually started whispering something in my ear, pulled me aside about a friend of ours. I had asked him a question about a week ago. So he's saying something. Obviously, it's not for public consumption, and he's saying in my ear. So we all talk, and then whatever. And then when they take off, she always wants like a post game. So she's like, okay, so Daddy, when Eric was whispering in your ear, whatever he was saying, like, should I start a conversation with somebody else, or do I just look at my feet, or do I I didn't know what to do. I just felt weird. And I was like, hey, do what you want, look around, look at your feet, maybe say hello to somebody if you're feeling it and all that. But she was so great. By the end of the night, she's telling, people come up, who was it? Connor Sutton from the Republic came up with his lovely wife, and Avery's just introduces herself and is like, oh my God, your dress, you were so gorgeous. And thank you. And then, thank you. And then it was great. And I'm just watching going, wow, I used to, fill that diaper, man, like something fierce. And now look at
you. Did?
No, well, I will soon. Oh. But, she, little baby.
Yeah.
Little baby finger painting all over the place. Doing
baby Avery.
She's not baby Avery. But now baby Mason, who we still refer to him as, and he loves that. He's off to, going off to China, like we got to get him all this stuff. And then, we all, there's
so it's a tough night because he's going to be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he has to be, we drop him off. He's supposed to be at the airport at 10 PM. There's like a 1 AM flight. So I don't know. You tell me. I'm going to drive down there.
Yeah.
And Melissa's like, dude, you have to work tomorrow. Are you stupid? Just say goodbye to him at the... Yeah, and we might take the Honda, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Ram. There's 4 of them in the garage. And she said she thinks it's dumb for me with our schedule to drive down there just to say goodbye when I could say goodbye at the house and then not worry about it and not have to do the... it's basically we're leaving it like... We're having my parents over for dinner tonight to say goodbye.
Yeah.
And then... She's saying by the time we get back, it'll be 1 a.m. What are you doing? Well, because
is it San Francisco?
San Francisco.
Oh, okay. I was like, why
no.
I got you.
So we drop him off at 10. Let's say it'll be a few minutes. We'll park, get him in there. Bye. We're probably leaving there at 10:30, between 10:30 and 11, and then it's like probably back at 1. And I'm not a big car sleeper.
Yeah.
So she's saying stay home.
I got you.
I feel like if I stay home, that's bad parenting. Not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He's going to China. I feel like there's a thing where you say goodbye.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's nothing. It's really for you. It's your sacrifice, whether or not.
My sacrifice.
Yeah. When you said it was I'm like, I don't really understand. You'll be in bed by like 11. But
Yeah.
San Francisco. No. I don't know. I feel like that's a you call.
Yeah.
She's giving you an opportunity, which is nice.
She is. But there's no easy way out.
There's no easy way out.
Shortcut home.
The bye is probably going to be difficult either way.
Yes.
But I don't know.
And she will be, as always, we're so not we're not the stereotypical way with that stuff. Like, I have the hard time. I'm the mess.
Yeah.
She's just like, hey, dang. Stupid. It's kind of.
Do you ever find it's a revert? Like, if she were somehow a mess, would you then be stronger?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Or vice versa. It's like
100,000%. When she,
you can't have both.
No, you can't.
One way or the other.
No, it is really interesting, that dynamic.
Yeah.
And it's funny you say that, because when she is like that, which is rare, because she has trouble feeling any emotions ever. But when she is like that, yeah, I instantly. Yeah. I mean, it could probably be anything. It could be like a relative of mine could pass away, and then if she was crying, and be like, "Hey, it's okay, do your thing," you know. What? And then she tries to console in her own way, which is super cute. There's actually video once. It was it's the last game at Arco. And we're all down at the, by Grant and all that, and I've got like a headband on or something. Anyways, there's video somewhere of this, and like I'm wiping my eyes, like we're all emotional and stuff. And she says something to me, and she goes, "Are you crying?" I go, "Yeah, I'm still. It's dumb." And she's like, "Hey, it's a party. You can cry if you want to." And like that, I know. Chris is laughing.
Chris really liked that.
Like that was her. That was her attempt. She was making an effort.
Did you laugh, or how did you take that?
I think
you remembered it.
Yes, I did. Yes, and if you go back and I'll find the video somewhere. If you go back and look, you can literally see her on camera mouthing those words.
I think I have the clip of that.
Do you? Oh,
a shameful performance.
Oh, it was during G-Man's call.
So yeah, we got him a little cake.
What are you leaning towards doing? You're leaning towards going. Yeah,
I am. I'm leaning towards going. Yeah, I'm leaning towards going. Game time decision, I'm sure, but I know I'll probably after we drop him off in the drive back, I'm like, why did I do this? God, I could have just. And the thing is, he won't care. I mean, he'll want to say goodbye. He will not. Yeah. There's not an ounce of him that would be like, oh, Daddy didn't go.
Would Avery go too?
Yeah, we'll probably take. She'll probably want to go, just so she can see that she got this 20. I found her on the couch taking after Mom. Found her on the couch this morning asleep because she got these, like, it's not 23andMe, but it's like that. And she spent all night tracking down family from this thing, from like great grandmas and all this stuff. And I wake up and there's an article here I wasn't aware of. Do you guys remember this story? I know we got a break. You guys remember the story I told you with the Christmas when I was a little kid where our this is a bad time to laugh, dude. When our neighbors who we were really close with, when their cat caught on fire and burned their house down, do you remember that? It's so bad. Nobody died. I mean, the cat obviously died, but nobody, Anyways, their house got burnt down. They spent Christmas with us. It was my favorite Christmas of all time. Not because the house burnt down, but you're a little kid.
The cat.
You're a little kid, and all your friends are with you. And you're having like 9 straight slumber parties, and it was amazing, right? Dude, my daughter pulls an article from the Bee talking about them coming to stay with us. It mentions my sister and I and the whole thing and my parents. I never knew that thing existed. I never saw it. I never knew that happened. And then there's Avery on there pulling some stuff about, we're all decorating the tree together. It didn't mention the cat was on fire.
We should get the author on.
Speaking of authors, we are going to have to do this.
What's that?
Light the Beam. The story of love and community with the 2023 Sacramento Kings by
whom?
Kyle Ledbetter. I believe he works here in the middays. This is I know we got a break. We'll talk about this later. This is
a lot of words in there.
It's about a 300-page book.
That's your copy.
Calling us losers for a lot of it. But.
He did give me a copy. and you and Chris, right?
Correct.
Which I really appreciate.
That's very nice.
It is very nice. Can I say one thing though? We'll talk about this later. Can't write a little note. Can't do a little signature.
Ask him for an
A
autograph.
little inscription. I'm gonna
Get
ask
it customized.
I am. I have his Spurs book at home on my little mantle. I don't know if that one's inscribed or not, but
All you have to do is ask.
good for Kyle. The instinct is just have an absolute blast with him.
Author.
But good for him. 2-time author. Well, you know what? We should have him on. We should have him on and plug the book. Hey, why not? Why not? We got a big show for you. I know everybody's waiting in the weeds in the chat for the I Told You So's about Fox. It's your day. Have at it. Hate away. Haterade. Do your thing. The Knicks are champions. The U.S. wins their opener in the World Cup. We had baseball over the weekend, including one of the great pitching performances of all time in a single game. And there was a UFC at the White House last night. Got a lot of that. We'll talk about it on a Monday. Next.
Once again, the bright lights of New York are calling. And Alan Stiles is ready to answer.
You know, I'm talking to my guy Michael Scotto, and I want to chop cheese. And, you know, if I get my coffee, then I go down to Bodega. I say I need a bagel with lox. Let me get some lox.
So, how about those Knicks?
Hey, you see Brunson last night? Forget about it. Hey, OG Anunoby, where'd he come from? I don't know, B.
I'm in a New York state of mind.
Your local sports leader, Sacktown Sports 1140.
Today, we're talking about how you don't have to earn more when you can save more. Okay, so you brought me this stat. T-Mobile customers had the lowest wireless bills versus Verizon and AT&T over the past 5 years. That seems surprising.
Yeah, when I first heard it, I thought, okay. But when the experts at HarrisX broke it down, it was true for millions of families.
They have a 5-year price guarantee on experience plans and America's Best Network, plus lower bills. I'm not hearing any sacrifice here.
Which is what people need right now. Reliability, predictability. Affordable wireless service isn't a perk. It's a difference. And listeners, if you don't believe me, you can check it out at T-Mobile.com/switch.
Best mobile network based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. Price guarantee on talk, text, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Based on HarrisX billing snapshots from Q3 21 to Q4 25 compared to average AT&T and Verizon bills. Comparison excludes discounts, credits, and optional charges. For more details, see harrisx.com/T-Mobile-bills.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's Best Network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Sacramento's best selection, best quality, and lowest prices on kitchen and bath products are at the new Anova Cabinet and Stone. For a limited time, get stunning new quartz countertops starting at just $159. That's right, only $159 for gorgeous quartz countertops. Listen to this. For a limited time, cabinets for kitchens and bathrooms are up to 50% off. Yes, up to 50% off new cabinets. It's a must-see, the new Anova Cabinet and Stone at Florin Road and Highway 99. Learn more at AnovaCabinetStone.com.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ah, this feeling is brought to you by Aleve for back pain relief. What feeling is that, you ask? Well, it's the feeling you feel when you have relief from back pain. That move how you want to, not how you have to feeling. That keep going through your day without slowing you down feeling. The kind that brings you back to yourself all day long without interruption. Oh, yeah. Because Aleve offers long-lasting pain relief. Feel up to 12 hours of back pain relief with one dose. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
As we roll into summer, there's a new opportunity for you to get a new truck at a great monthly payment at Folsom Chevrolet. At Folsom Chevy, they're now offering 0% financing for 5 years on every new 2026 Silverado half-ton in stock. 0% financing on a two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, LT, RST, high country, you name it. Together, let's drive. Must finance with GM on approved credit, $16.67 per 1,000 finance. Cannot be combined with other offers. Ends July 7, 2026.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sacktown Sports.
Well, they're all the talk about is anybody going to be able to beat Oklahoma City? And then all the talk about no way is the winner of San Antonio and Oklahoma City, that's the champion. Are the Spurs going to sweep, win in 5? And by the way, all that talk, that was like me and like a couple of my friends. Not Jason. I feel like, wasn't your call Knicks in 5?
It was.
Flowers. Give the man his flowers. He called Knicks in 5. Never a question. Never a question as to where the brains of the show are. Right there, this guy.
Got one right.
Got one right.
One time.
Here's what it sounded like. And by here's what it sounded like, I mean here's what it sounded like. And is it sounding like it at all?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. What'd you do? You got it? You got it in there in 3, 2. Flip the button. He's got to switch the switch and then
toggle here,
toggle over there, and then move that down. Carry the 3. Chris is doing it, and let's do this. Start the hamster. Come on, little buddy. Want to play a highlight? And here we go.
One shot for the championship. He got it. 4-point lead, 7.5 to go. De'Aaron Fox across midcourt with 5. Left wing handoff to Wembanyama with 2. Takes a 3 that he misses too strong. It's happening, Knicks fans. It's happening. It's been 53 years. But for this moment, it was well worth the wait. A playoff run that'll go down in history and a team that will live forever. Next stop, the Canyon of Heroes. The New York Knicks are NBA champions.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Was every game the same?
Yeah.
Felt like it.
It really was. Look, we all do the recency bias and whatever. But this is just like one of the weirdest finals I've ever seen. And I mean that in a great way.
Oh, it's so entertaining.
It was an incredibly entertaining finals. And, like, the Knicks were, or the fact that the Spurs had a double-digit lead in the first quarter of all 5 games, that might actually be a crazier stat to me than the one that says they led, what, I think 73%?
And it felt like it was more than that, to be honest.
It really, really did. 72.4% of the series the Spurs led, which means they led for 173 minutes and 46 seconds. The Knicks led for 56 minutes and 34 seconds. The game was tied for 9 minutes and 50 seconds. So 72, 23, and 4. 20 ties, 29 lead changes. And it just seemed, with the exception of Game 3, it just seemed to be a rinse and repeat. Spurs would go out to a lead. They'd be leading most of the game, and then they would tighten up, and the Knicks would start to clutch up, and then the Knicks would win.
And Game 5 specifically, it felt like the Knicks were as bad as any game at any point in the series.
Yes.
And I'm going, man, it's, 16 was the high point, but it's like the Spurs should be up 25. And the fact, I go, watch, this is going to be close by half, and there it was, 5 points, and got it back to double again. But it just, the Spurs are going to kick themselves for this series for sure.
A 91.6% chance of winning in game 1 in the third quarter. A 72.8% chance of winning game 2 with 1 minute left in the fourth. A 99.6% chance of winning in game 4, up 20 with 9:33 left. And then in game 5, with 7:54 left in the fourth quarter, they're up 10, a 95.4% chance of winning. I just was speechless.
It was great.
And I the question I keep struggling with, Jason, is, and this is sports radio, so of course we're going to do this. I don't know what piece of the pie I want to give to the Knicks locked in and we're just, the Spurs started missing shots. Yeah, because the Knicks started playing better defense. The Knicks started making shots. Yeah, because they, all credit to the Knicks. But of the pie, how much of it was the Knicks clutched up, and I called them a boa constrictor. That was the only thing I could think of. They just they squeezed the life out of the Spurs. How much of it was the Knicks, and how much of it was the Spurs just absolutely choked? Mm-hmm. I honestly can't. I've been wrestling with it all weekend. I don't know the answer.
Yeah, I feel like when we did this on Friday, because game four felt like an absolute collapse by the Spurs.
Yes.
So I feel like that one would characterize that way more so. But to your point, I think it's some of both, obviously, and it felt a little bit more like the Knicks did their part in Game 5 to me. But, again, the Spurs are going to look back at terrible shot selection, Wemby with a lack of look, if you look at the two best players, Wemby and Brunson.
Yeah.
And if you have to go to those guys for big shots, I think it's pretty easy who you're going to trust more.
Right now, yeah.
And this is all stuff that's painful and hurts right now. But if Wemby gets that go-to or a couple of go-to moves, then look out. But he doesn't right now. And Brunson could get those shots and get those plays and kept making them, and Wemby couldn't.
In order to be the GOAT for a lot of people now, Wemby has to win a minimum of 7 finals.
That's it.
Well, because Jordan never lost.
He didn't.
Wemby's already lost at 22. He can't go 6-0. All right, I want to give some candy to everybody because I said today is the day for the Fox haters. Here is De'Aaron Fox after the game. And by De'Aaron Fox after the game, I mean here's De'Aaron Fox after the game.
Obviously coming into this year, we didn't think that we'd win 60 games or be here. And I think the talent, gelled together quickly. I think guys loved each other, and it made playing together easier.
In terms of the approach you guys will have in the future, how do you take the things you saw tonight and apply them the next game and beyond?
I think a lot of that is how us really learning how do we play with a lead. We got up, I think, 13. Timeout happens, and I said it before. We're like, what are we going to do when we get this lead? And they did a great job. They stuck around. Their runs kept them in the game, and then when it was time to execute down the stretch, they did.
He had a horrific series.
He sure did.
There's no way
I did not
around
want
it.
that to happen for him, but he did.
Stinky!
I would love to be here and defend and go, well, Dave, but this, I can't.
Look.
I can't. Game 2, I'll give you game 2. That's it. There's good, that one.
There's two things that come to mind first. All the talk about him having a high ankle sprain, I believe that. I'm sure he did. But there's no excuse because either let's go with the high ankle sprain, okay? Either De'Aaron Fox has to step up and say, guys, I'm hurting the team. I don't have it. Bring me out. I can give you 10, 15 minutes. Bring me off the bench. Put the kid in, Dylan Harper. Or Mitch Johnson has to make that decision. Either way, it's not an excuse. You're gonna see the high ankle sprain defense a lot today. And I'm allergic to it. We'll have a lot of talk about that. Fox's max extension kicks in next year. A lot of Kings fans, look, we don't have a lot to cheer for, so I get it. But we're going to have a lot of convo about that as well. By the way, congratulations to Mike Brown. Fun fact as we go to break, the Sacramento Kings are the oldest franchise in the entire National Basketball Association, and in their history, every single time they have hired a Michael for coach, that coach is going on to win an NBA title within 5 years. I went back and looked. 100% of the time.
Should we change his name to Mike Christie?
I'm thinking maybe.
Or Michael?
Michael Christie. We'll take a break. When we come back, let's whip around the weekend. A couple of parts there. We've got a UFC at the White House, which was interesting. And sad news out of the NFL, especially for San Francisco 49er fans. We'll talk about that next.
Once again, the bright lights of New York are calling. And Alan Stiles is ready to answer.
You know, I'm talking to my guy Michael Scotto, and I want to chop cheese. And, you know, if I get my coffee, then I go down to Bodega. I say I need a bagel with lox. Let me get some lox.
So, how about those Knicks?
Hey, you see Brunson last night? Forget about it. Hey, OG Anunoby, where'd he come from? I don't know, B.
I'm in a New York state of mind.
Your local sports leader, Sacktown Sports 1140.
What's going on? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, tell us what's happening for Chrysler's Make This the summer event.
Kick summer off right when you save up to $9,500 off MSRP on new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo Altitudes. You won't find a better looking, more powerful, and comfortable Jeep on the road. There's nothing like moving the family around in luxury.
Yeah, those Jeeps look real nice inside and out.
It's beautiful, but Hoblet is more than Jeeps. Stop by the Hoblet Certified Pre-Owned Supercenter to find whatever you need. With nearly 200 vehicles available and 115 under $30,000, Hoblet needs to be your first stop.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
$9,500 total net savings on select new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo Altitude. Up to $5,500 factory incentive and $4,000 dealer discount. Incentives include $1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance with eligible trade-in and $2,000 Make This the summer event retail cash. 3 of this net savings. Sample VIN 243062. See dealer for details.
Hi, how can I help?
Well, my husband and I feel like we've outgrown our current money manager.
I see.
Our lives have changed, and we need something more than just mutual funds to help us in retirement.
She's right.
I hear that often. At Fisher Investments, we'd start by getting to know you, your finances, family, health, lifestyle. We tailor a portfolio around your goals and needs.
Sounds good.
Can you help with estate planning?
Yes. We have a team of specialists who can help you with estate planning, Social Security, investment income, and more. We'll get to know your whole financial picture and help keep you on the path to a comfortable retirement.
And your fees?
We have a simple, transparent fee that's a percentage of the value of your portfolio. So we do better when you do better.
I feel better already.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com/different. Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
At Power Business Technology, we're not another big box corporation. We're your neighbors, locally owned and operated. We know what businesses like yours need, from reliable printers to high-performance copiers. We'll help you find the right solution with personal service you just can't get online. Need setup or support? We're just down the road and always happy to help. Power Business Technology, family hometown service with big-time solutions. Contact us today for all your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729, or visit us at powercopiers.com.
When a person is seriously injured, there's no substitute for the personal legal relationship offered by the local NorCal firm of Ashton & Price. From the first attorney meeting, every important decision is made with a direct consultation with, and I can't believe I have to say this, a real, live, experienced, flesh and blood local attorney. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton & Price, serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries with no fee until we win. For the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Make this summer all about you. Join Stretch Zone for your summer self-care challenge, helping you prioritize you. Free fitness clubs, recovery sessions, relaxation events, plus at-home challenges you can do anywhere, anytime. Whether you're dealing with everyday aches, stiffnesses from the office, or just want to move and feel better, this challenge was made for you. And the best part, you could win 60 days of free stretches. Sign up today at NorCal-Stretch.com. Do it for you. Do it today at NorCal-Stretch.com.
Skeeter here, my card. Field Tech, Sacramento Yellow Mosquito and Vector Control District. I never met a Culex terrasalis I didn't want to smack. That's Latin for mosquito. Hey, it's time again to fight the bite. Time to protect yourself from West Nile virus by applying insect repellent. Once a week, drain stagnant water and report dirty green swimming pools. Ew. They're breeding grounds.
The Sacramento Yellow Mosquito and Vector Control District reminds you it's time to fight the bite.
My card never gets old.
For more information or to report problems, go to fightthebite.net.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sacktown Sports.
Welcome back. Really sad news and a very busy sports weekend. But this goes beyond sports. Former 49er, former Raider, Alden Smith passed away. Man. Yeah. 36.
Man.
36. I'll say what we always say when somebody passes, especially it's different. It's different, you know, there's different types. When a Kobe or a Alden Smith or a Clemente or you know, you go back through history in sports, when somebody passes way before their time, it hits different. When somebody's lived a long and full life, you know, it's always about celebrating their life. And with a guy like Alden Smith at 36, it's a combination of, you know, celebrating the good, but then also just it's tragic. Mm-hmm. And I'm, you know, you see a lot of experts when stuff like this pops up. I am certainly not an expert on Alden Smith other than when he played for the Niners. And I can say this is the football thing I will say about Alden Smith. He was a stud. I mean, he was, if you remember Alden Smith coming in, this dude was so good that I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be cool because he passed away or you know, exaggerate. I believe Alden Smith was a Hall of Fame player, like a first
he
ballot
was tracking that
Hall of Fame player, and he had demons.
Yeah,
he had demons. What those demons were is his business, and it's been written about. And I don't know if you certainly, obviously, it's human nature to think when somebody passes at 36 and it's not, you know, a car accident or a shooting or what, you know, something that's obvious, you automatically go to, okay, well, did some of those demons catch up with him? I don't know. If they release it, great, we'll talk about it. If they don't, that's his business, his family's business. I'm not. I don't need to know. But without knowing Jason,
right.
I do know this, according to several reports. On the day he passed, Alden Smith visited a charity that feeds homeless people in San Francisco and donated 10 pizzas. Shortly after that, a friend of his found him unresponsive. He was declared gone. Less than an hour later, there's a nice, not letter, but the friend he was with, or one of the friends he was with, said that they were on their way to a charity, or they had gone there with 10 pizzas. It wasn't the first time they did this. Charity that feeds the homeless. Nobody knew Smith would be there. He was wearing a throwback Knicks jersey, Willis Reed. Posed for photos. But the guy that was talking about this said he sensed something may have been off that morning. He told the Chronicle, quote, he got out of the car. He looked maybe kind of tired. But he's a giant man. I said, hey, man, are you good? Are you good? You mind if we take some pictures? And he was very accommodating. And then obviously went on and was found out unconscious in the car and was driven to the hospital, or got to the hospital, was pronounced passed away. It just sucks, man. There's no bright side to that. Yeah. You know, it's and whether you're a Niner fan, Raider fan, football fan, or just a human being, That just sucks. Not from a football standpoint, but it sure sounded like, demons or not, he was trying to figure it out, and he was trying to do something good with the rest of his life. So rest in peace, Alden Smith, and our thoughts are with his family. As always, there is no segue, so we'll just be sloppy. UFC White House yesterday. It's very interesting because, well, look, it's sports and politics, and they're crossing. I'm going to do everything I can to stay out of the politics part and just tell it like it is. There are no shock, Jason, that there were people, because I was, as with any UFC fight, tweeting about it. And there are people on my timeline that were saying, how could you watch this? This is disgusting, a disgrace, and all that. And God bless you. You feel how you want.
Right. And
then there were other people, and there's the greatest thing in the world. And that's awesome, too. I was watching for the fights. But you couldn't ignore the spectacle. They had a flyover. It was very surreal.
The visuals, I didn't watch the fight.
Yeah.
The visuals that I looked amazing.
They were amazing.
It actually looked really amazing.
Again, and I can hear those out there cringing, going, this is usurping the hallowed ground. I'm not here to argue that. From just in a vacuum standpoint, the flyovers, the military band playing the music coming out, the walkout music, the vocalist who was really good. Medal of Honor recipients walking out with fighters, and these fighters are coming out of the White House.
Right.
They're coming out of like the Brown Room or whatever it is. I don't know what the setup was, but I have to think that they used part of the White House as the locker rooms, and then they come out, do the whole thing, and you had the president there, you had the military there, he and Dana White walked out together, and there was something about watching Dana White walk out of the White House with the president of the United States for fights on the front lawn of the White House with the White House in the background after all those years of the MMA almost being banned. Like, in that vacuum, it was unbelievably surreal to see to see that aspect. Now, there were hijinks, there was hullabaloo, and by the way, there were fights. And at some point during the show, we'll get to that as well. We'll take a break. When we come back, top of the hour, 3 for Madness, the Knicks next season, and a very special movie anniversary today. We'll talk about all that next.
The X Games are coming to Sacramento. Join Kayla Anderson at Sacktown Sports 1140 at Cal Expo from June 26th through the 28th to watch the top action sports athletes in the world go head-to-head with 3 days of high-octane competition, BMX, skateboarding, and Moto X, plus live music from global electronic music icon Cascade, Grammy-winning producer Artist Mustard, and DJ Subtronics. Get your tickets today at xgames.com. Your local sports leader, Sacktown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the match day spread. He's reaching for the Buffalo wing. Perfect. Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too. Incredible. What a finish. Sensational combination. Look at the delight on his face. There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar for today's match. It's poetry in motion.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope. It's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you, Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
Whoa, what's all this? These screens, the food?
All for the game, bro.
Dude, let us pitch in.
No need. I've got it all covered. With T-Mobile, I'm saving $1,000 bundling my wireless and internet.
No way. Really?
Yep, and the price of my plan won't change for 5 years.
Wow, I'm definitely switching to T-Mobile.
Goal!
Here's to score big with T-Mobile. Families save up to $1,000 a year when they bundle fast, easy-to-set-up, all-in 5G home internet with 4 phone lines on Experience Beyond. And your plan price? Guaranteed for 5 years. Stay connected con tu gente and catch every match with T-Mobile. Join now at T-Mobile.com. Price guarantee on talk, tax, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Savings based on third line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits may take up to 2 bill cycles and will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans.
Sacramento's best selection, best quality, and lowest prices on kitchen and bath products are at the new Anova Cabinet and Stone. For a limited time, get stunning new quartz countertops starting at just $159. That's right, only $159 for gorgeous quartz countertops. Listen to this. For a limited time, cabinets for kitchens and bathrooms are up to 50% off. Yes, up to 50% off new cabinets. It's a must-see. The new Anova Cabinet and Stone at Florin Road and Highway 99. Learn more at AnovaCabinetStone.com.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Typically, a high handicapper carries an index of 20 or more. Golf Monthly's Barry Plummer offers 4 tips if you're tired of that high handicap. First, choose the right equipment. Invest in a 5-wood, which is more forgiving than a 3-wood or 3 hybrid. It's a much better option for getting the ball in the air. Second, play for bogey on par 5s. Break the longer holes into manageable chunks, perhaps aiming to hit the green with 4 easy swings while also navigating away from the trouble along the way. 3, leave the sand wedge in the bag for chipping. Up and down percentages are almost twice as good when chipping a 9-iron over a sand wedge, and 3.5 times better with the putter. And finally, stop leaving your putts short. A 20 handicapper leaves 55% of their missed putts short of the hole. Give yourself a chance with every attempt and don't leave another putt short. Try these simple tips and let's see whether your handicap starts to come down. And have some fun out there. That'll help too. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Is the volatility of the stock market driving you crazy? Is your retirement account sinking, yet you're getting older and you're starting to worry about, will I have enough for retirement? What about the money in the bank? These banks pay nothing these days. How do we get growth to get to retirement account? It's simple. Move into gold and silver. Want to know how to do it? Listen to my show, Striking Gold, with me, Kenny Michaels.
My buddy dies. I show up to the funeral. Open casket. We're still doing that? I've never understood open casket. I don't get it. It's like, you told me he was dead. I believed you.
From the Monday Morning Podcast, his hit film Old Dads, and his latest Grammy-nominated special on Hulu, comedian Bill Burr, coming to the venue at Thunder Valley, Saturday, July 25th, with all new material. Get tickets at ThunderValleyResort.com. Don't miss Bill Burr.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
All right, a lot to come. Obviously, we'll spend a ton of time on the NBA Finals. Also, I think Colorado just scored another run.
Yeah, I would believe so. Got a couple more hits.
Dude, I looked up, and it was like 22-9 or something.
20-9?
20-9. Oh, 20-9. And then I just happened to look at the weather. It was like 107 in Vegas. And I'm just like, jeez. I always think of that stuff, and I just think of the catchers. With all that gear, having to bend down behind the plate. Yuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like being inside when it's 107. It's too hot. Much less being outside with the sun beating down on you. Woof. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. 3 for Madness. Question 1.
With the Knicks being crowned NBA champion,
Does that mean the Kings win over New York on January 14th at the Golden One Center was the Bowoody?
I think it was the Bowoody.
Win of the year?
Best win of the year. I think you kind of, I mean, they beat
the champs.
The champs. I'd have to go back and look. I'd have to go back and look at some of those wins. But can you do better than beating the champions? And if that's the case, Jason. Now, by the way, let's just be clear here. We've only got 22 to choose from, okay? But some nominees. The nominees are, normally I'd say at Milwaukee, but Milwaukee wasn't great last year, okay? At Denver, 128, 123, that's a pretty good one. At Miami, that's a pretty darn good one. Home against Houston in OT, it's a decent one. By the way, that was during a 4-game win streak. The Rockets, the Lakers, the Knicks, and the Wizards. I mean, home against Indiana is always fun. I think at Toronto, home Golden State, second to last. Jason, I don't think it's an argument.
All right, can I put some pushback on your argument?
Please.
Who won the Finals MVP?
Jalen Brunson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, a little guy can.
Well, yeah.
Win a title.
I don't know if he's going to have a tougher offseason, Becky Hammond or De'Aaron Fox.
I think it's Fox.
Yeah, probably.
In that game, the potential Bowoody played 5 minutes.
You know what, though, man?
Still beat the champs.
Because he was probably scared.
It was Mike Brown's return.
He
was scared, huh?
I think he was.
You know what? I didn't hear that part. I know there's probably audio somewhere of him talking about how this feels like, the one team he was afraid of was the Kings.
The one team that
wasn't the Spurs.
I think it's because Fox isn't on the team, and his strategy of just letting him stay open to keep missing shots wasn't.
That must
in
be
the
it. Must have been it. I think that was it. I honestly think
they had a late season win. I'm feeling at the Clippers. I remember where it was a lot of the young guys. I think, that I really liked. But I could also hear people go, "Yeah, but stop winning games." So I don't know.
Golden State one was fun.
Yes.
Golden State one was fun. But
to your point, they don't have a lot to choose from.
No, they don't.
But they did beat the champs.
And they didn't just beat New York at home, but they went into New York and played them tough, too. Only lost by 15, 16.
Okay.
It's a close one.
Did they do the same strategy as the Spurs, get up 10 in the first? And then
Probably.
Yeah.
Actually, let's see. Let's see if the Kings.
Let
me bring up the box score and see if they even outscore. They were down by 10 after the first. Cut it to 1.
Ooh.
Jason Ross, they had. Well, hold on a second. Let me do the math. They were down 10. Then they were down 1. They were tied going into the fourth quarter in Madison Square Garden. And then the Knicks.
Mecca?
The Mecca. And then the Knicks edged them 31-15 in the fourth. Yeah. But if we.
held Brunson to 28.
Yeah, held Brunson to 28. Let's see here. Sabonis had just been he was back. 11 points, 12 boards, 7 assists for him. And let's see here. Jalen Brunson, 28 points, but 9 of 17. Oof. That's about 50%. Josh Hart, terrible game. 2 of 6, 7 points. Karl Anthony Towns just absolutely ate an egg. 5 of 15. So, honestly, could the Kings have done better than the Spurs?
I'm thinking, they went 1-1.
They got as many wins against the Knicks as the Spurs did in 5 games.
In less tries.
In 2 tries. Sacramento Kings, second best team in the NBA. You be the judge.
Did the Knicks won the cup too, didn't they?
I think it is. This is the first ever. This first sweep, right?
How do they feel? Is that a bigger win than the finals?
That's what that's what they call the double.
Yeah.
They just need if the Knicks win Summer League, that's the first time an NBA team has won the treble.
The treble.
That what?
They went through the treble of winning the treble.
Well, feel good about the Kings. Question 2.
Question 2.
Give us your way too early NBA Finals matchup prediction for next season.
All right, taking the Kings out of the equation because we're not biased.
You don't have to take them out unless if you think they're going to get there.
I just don't want to appear biased.
Okay. That's fair.
Let's see here. I want to be silly. I want to be silly. Let's check something real quick before I get too silly. Nah, I can't do it. I want to just be crazy and pick the Hawks.
Oh,
I do. I just want to be crazy and follow this trend.
Yeah.
And pick the Hawks. It's not going to be Cleveland. Won't be the Hawks. Won't be the Raptors. Indiana, Knicks, Celtics, Pistons. I'm going to go Boston.
Okay. Versus your Thunder, your Spurs, or your Jazz.
Jazz will be much improved next year, but not that much.
Okay.
Thunder over the Celtics.
Thunder over the Celtics. Okay.
Thunder over the Celtics. That's tough.
I am going to keep the trend going of the different teams and different champions.
Oh.
Detroit versus Minnesota.
Oh.
I think Minnesota's going to be super aggressive.
Yeah.
Whether that's attempting to get Giannis. Some have already mentioned De'Aaron there.
Some have already mentioned. It's a big contract.
It's a big contract.
Really
but I
big
think
contract.
they realize, look, the Spurs are good. The Thunder are good. They're good. Minnesota's good. But they got to strike. They got to go for it. I think they're going to be aggressive and make some sort of bold move.
You know what's funny is Kings are looking to draft a point guard in
a couple days.
9
days, whatever.
They're also looking to get rid of Levine's contract.
Yeah. What are you suggesting?
Just saying. Levine for Fox works.
You want to replace Levine's untradeable contract with Fox's untradeable contract?
It's not untradeable if you're not trying to trade it. That's my rule.
That's true.
It's not.
Good logic.
Not at all.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you got your point guard. Now you trade down 7-12. Let's go.
Both stocks are low.
Both stocks. Yeah. Always want to buy low.
Selling a low stock.
You want to buy
low.
low.
A low stock back.
Absolutely. It's like, right now Dylan Harper is SpaceX.
Man.
And
so good.
De'Aaron Fox is Burger King.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Is that not doing well?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. They did because they're putting out those apologies.
Did SpaceX do well?
So far it has.
Oh, okay.
So far it has. So far I think you're up 15-20% right now if you bought at the IPO price.
Okay. That's good.
Well, let's see.
2 days, 3 days?
Yeah.
No, it started Friday.
Yeah,
didn't it?
Friday. Yeah, the way the market is though right now, Jason, is we have
I bought it all. I bought all of the market.
Did you buy the whole thing? Right now, Mark is having a great day on the market, but everything.
It started already?
Look, all greens.
Whoa,
all
is
greens.
That you?
That's me. All
this
green.
Guy says he doesn't know stocks.
I don't know.
I think
stocks.
that's how he gets his other houses and cars.
Here. I have no problem.
4-car garage.
I have no problem sharing this.
Did you get
SpaceX? I did not. No. I bought a company. This is not financial advice. I bought Rocket Labs, which is like a subsidiary, not a subsidiary, but a different type of rockety thing.
Okay.
Just to get some of the fall off.
Is it the Hydrox of?
It's the GoBots. I'll give you here just to show you how great the market has been for me. Today, Jason Ross. Today,
in the few short hours it's been open,
I am up 15% on my entire portfolio. I'm having a wonderful day.
Sell it all.
Year to date, I'm down 32%.
Well,
with that jump.
Here's the comeback.
With that jump.
You are the Knicks right now in the second half. You're second half Knicks.
I am.
Just be a closer like Brunson.
I hid the amounts. This is what's the opposite of a flex? An Exulf? This is the opposite of a flex. I hid the amount so all you can see is the percentage, but I want you to you verify this. In my history of trading on Robinhood, what does that say in red?
I just see the graph. It doesn't look good.
No.
I can't even see the number.
Can you see that? Yeah, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to read it.
I'll read
Protect
it.
the innocent.
Down in my history of trading with Robinhood, I am down 62%.
I mean, the graph is like, beep, 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 beep. It just keeps going lower.
It was really good for a while. And by a while, I mean like 2 months.
But are you on the uptick?
I'm on the uptick.
Is.
I've been making it back
comes.
slowly but surely. But man, all time, I'm the worst. I am the absolute.
Let's go all in on.
I'm terrible.
SpaceX.
Bum, 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 bum. All right, number 3, please.
Question 3.
On this date in 1988, Bull Durham was released.
Yeah, it was.
Two-part question.
Okay.
Is this the best baseball movie? No. Is this Kevin Costner's best sports movie? No.
Well, Chris and I agree on one of them. Was what? Yeah, no. We agree on one.
I think we agree on what his best sports movie is. Not with Jason.
I'm going to write it down.
Yeah, we don't agree with Jason. Oh, thank you. Hey, thanks. Hey, thanks. Is this the best baseball movie? I think it is. But I think it's important to understand that it's not just a baseball movie. It's a baseball movie wrapped up in a rom-com.
I thought you loved Major League.
I do love Major League's the funniest baseball movie ever.
Major League 2 is funnier than Major League.
But I think Bull Durham's the most realistic. I think it's a fantastic story.
Does Sandlot count?
I love Sandlot. Sandlot's the best family baseball movie.
Over Little Big League?
Pride of the Yankees is the best, like, accurate historical, or semi-accurate historical baseball. You know, there's all kinds of categories. The Natural.
A League of Their Own is great.
Great.
League of Their Own was great.
I would say that's the best one.
Because it's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's serious. It's a good plot.
I love
that. Might be Tom Hanks at his funniest.
I can't say anything. I refuse to say anything negative about A League of Their Own because I love that movie. I just think Bull Durham is so accurate. It's a wonderful story. It's not like, it's not making the major leagues. It's, this guy rolling around the minor leagues trying to hold on for dear life. There's so many iconic scenes from that.
It's not as realistic as Angels in the Outfield.
Well, that one beats them all.
Or Mr. 3000.
Yeah. What's the Keanu Reeves one with the kids?
Hardball. With Michael B. Jordan. Academy Award winner Michael B. Jordan.
Oh. What is his best baseball movie?
Keanu Reeves?
No.
Oh.
No.
Michael B. Jordan?
No.
Sports movie.
Oh, sports movie. Sorry. What is Kevin Costner's best sports movie, Chris?
Tin Cup.
What do you think?
I wrote down Tin Cup.
Oh.
See, I wrote down Field of Dreams.
Wow.
I love Tin Cup.
No Draft Day?
I've seen Tin Cup more than probably any other Costner sports
Tin Cup
movie.
is fabulous.
It's great.
What's it missing?
What an ugly dog.
I don't think it's missing anything.
I think Tin Cup does exactly what
It's
it
got
needs
Cheech.
to do. It's got Cheech. It's got Don Johnson.
I wasn't drunk. I was hungover.
It's got chill moments.
It's got a love story.
It's got a love story. Renee Russo at her best, at her just prime Renee Russo, man. Who, by the way.
And not super predictable at the end. Like,
no.
Not
at all.
I mean, you gave Happy Gilmore 2 a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
That's not Kevin Costner.
Well,
perfect movie.
Perfect. Yeah. It was Happy Gilmore. See, and that gets misconstrued nationally. Internationally. It gets misconstrued. Happy Gilmore, to me, was the perfect movie for what it was. Like, I'm not saying Happy Gilmore was The Godfather or Gladiator, whatever. I'm saying for what it's like Maverick. Maverick's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Maverick's
But I don't think Maverick's one of the greatest movies of all time. But I think for what
it's up there.
What they were up against versus what they pulled off, I thought it was
a fantastic rewatch.
Fantastic.
That's on all the time, and
the amount of times I have rewatched. Sometimes I will randomly just call up on YouTube the scene where he just kind of steals the plane and does the thing in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, that's just one of great.
So great.
And I have now come around to a truth, and my truth.
To be fair.
That I fought for a long time on that one, too. It's better than Top Gun 1.
Oh, by far.
But that is so sacrilege to say.
Not. Top Gun 1's
That's so sacrilege to say.
This one's way
But
better.
movie for movie, like Top Gun like set the bar and broke the barriers and did the thing and the sound and the. I think it had probably the better love story. And I still don't really understand the love story of Maverick, nor do I care.
Yeah.
It was just kind of fluff.
Just out there, but
it's like, well, Kelly McGillis isn't available, so here's his. I still don't understand who the hell. It's not Jennifer Garner, is it?
Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly. Who was she in Top Gun 1?
Just Penny.
But who was that?
I don't know.
Did we see her?
I don't know.
She was just some rando? I don't know. I never understood that. But dude, come on, guys.
Chris, do you like Bull Durham?
It's fine.
This guy.
I like it. Not as much as you, but I like it.
Field of Dreams, though, is
dork.
I think Field of Dreams, I feel like, is almost a spiritual successor to The Natural in the sense that when I think it really hits to the core of the romance of baseball and the almost supernatural. When they use baseball and they throw a little bit of the supernatural in there, I think it hits to like the magic.
Wait, do you think it's a sequel to The Natural because it's supernatural?
Yes. It's like The Natural with powers.
Yeah.
I mean, you got James Earl Jones just killing it.
Sandlot.
The idea of a farmer losing his, former hippie farmer losing his mortgage, and he's got a wife and kid, and he's going around the country building a baseball field in Iowa. I mean, it speaks to all the mystique and romance of baseball. And then in the end, and maybe look, this might have a lot to do with it, but although it's the worst ever documented game of catch in world history, which I can't ever get over.
See, that loses it.
But the whole thing, the fathers and the sons, which is a timeless deal that everybody can identify with. Well, mostly. Sorry, Chris. The whole back and forth, and then you want to have a catch. Like I even think they fumbled that scene a little.
Yeah.
bit. Not just the game of catch, but also like, well, did he know he was his son? He didn't know he was his son. Did he know? And then at the end, he's like, "Hey, Dad, you want to have a catch?" Like, wouldn't the guy be like, "Dad, what? I'm younger than you, guy." Yeah, see. And then they have the game of catch and the limp arm shot put the other guy had. I don't know, man. Choking on the hot dog.
That was great.
Moonlight Graham. I don't know. I just
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon's first movie.
Moneyball?
Field of Dreams?
Mm-hmm.
When were they?
They were extras at Fenway.
Were they? Oh, were they? Okay. Did we see them?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay. So for both of you, I'm not gonna argue. Can I say this? I think that Tin Cup is Kevin Costner's most rewatchable sports movie. And I don't mean that as a negative. I mean, I love Tin Cup. It's my favorite golf movie. But
wow.
Yeah,
over Happy Gilmore too?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's more rewatchable than Field of Dreams, even though I can watch, I can pick up Field of Dreams whenever. Also, can I throw a third one out since we got a couple minutes? What is his most underrated sports movie? The sports movie that doesn't get enough credit. Jason says Draft Day. We accept all opinions. What?
What's the one where he's the pitcher?
For the love of the game.
Oh,
the love of the game. That's one. That's
I don't know if that's any good.
See, I think that's his most underrated one. Okay. I do. I think
it's crazy amount of people. I think J.K. Simmons is in it, and who's the catcher?
Damn it,
dude from Step Brothers.
Yeah. John C. Reilly. I think that movie gets a lot.
Hey, why don't you just throw it down the middle, bud?
It gets a lot of crap, and it's not a perfect movie at all. But the way they roll, Billy Chappell's pitching, and he's going back and forth through his life. It's Kevin Costner.
Mechanism on.
Yeah, or whatever he said. Exactly.
How about Moneyball? baseball movie.
Talk about realistic.
Moneyball's weird, man. I don't know how to categorize it. It's obviously a baseball movie.
It's a good movie.
But it feels like it's
not written well.
I think it's written phenomenally ass. It just, I don't know how to get the words out when I'm trying to say it's a baseball movie based on real stuff. But it also feels like baseball is weirdly, I don't know, not secondary, but it's not as, when I look at like Bull Durham and Major League and, you know.
Hey, Bad News Bears.
Bad News Bears. See, Bad News Bears is fine.
Fine?
It was fine. I've watched it as a kid.
Kelly Leak.
I think a lot of Bad News Bears, honestly, I think a lot of, this is going to piss a lot of older people off. I think part of the lore of Bad News Bears is just a lot of the language they used. And it was like, wait, this is a baseball movie with kids? And he just said, what? It was good. It was good. Bad News Bears. You know what Bad News Bears was? Bad News Bears was the McDonald's double cheeseburger of baseball movies. Like, hey, man, I'll eat it. It's good. I enjoyed it. Not my top 10 of fast food burgers, but I got nothing bad to say about the McDonald's double cheeseburger. It's come through in the clutch. It's good.
Okay.
It's fine. I need some ketchup.
Is Molly's Game a...
Never even heard of it.
Oh,
What?
That's a good movie.
Never heard
Is
of
that
Molly's.
a sports movie?
I don't think so.
There's no better sports actor, though, right? Nobody with a better resume than Costner, is there?
Sylvester Stallone.
What, the soccer one? Didn't he have the Victory movie or whatever?
Yeah.
Palin?
I can't think of any other sports movies he was in.
I can't either. Well, you brought him up. You said so.
You can't think of any other sports movie.
Oh, well, okay.
Michael B. Jordan, we already talked about him in Hardball.
Yeah. I was thinking about Rocky. But look, here's why that's not. Because it's a really good one trick, but that's a one trick pony. Like, he's Rocky. It's a hell of a trick, but it's not like he was branching out into several characters. That was it was Rocky.
You could say the same thing about Kevin Costner.
What are you talking about?
Down on his luck athlete.
No. I mean, some of them.
All of them.
What?
Which one is he good
in?
at?
Was he? He was an athlete in Field of Dreams. He was a hippie farmer.
He's general manager in Draft Day.
Yeah. And he was just getting older and love of the game. I don't know. I think Costner's the epitome of the sports act. I really do. I think he. And by the way, I think he's still got another couple up his sleeve.
Really?
Oh yeah. And we'll just see him transitioning to manager.
Well, he did that with the GM and draft.
Yeah.
What about Adam Sandler?
I mean, no. Adam's a comedian, and he makes funny.
Uncut Gems.
Was he an athlete in that?
No, but he was betting on it.
Grown Ups.
Grown Ups too.
They had the revenge
That's
basketball
true.
game.
Oh, here's one. 8 Men Out. 8 Men Out's it's not a Costner movie. 8 Men Out was kind of an underrated sports movie. The Black Sox.
I paid my taxes.
With Charlie. Wait, what? Because it's an old movie?
Yeah. Old story.
Old story?
Period piece.
Well, so was The Natural. By the way, also The Natural.
Yeah, it's fine.
It was fine. I kind of put The Natural and Bad News Bears in the same cat. Like, these movies have
One's
this.
funny.
It is. Yeah, The Natural's not really funny, except when he gets shot. But the kidding. Shut up, Chris. I mean, honestly, maybe my favorite part of The Natural is Wilford Brimley. I don't think that's how you're supposed to think about that movie.
When they went into the cocoon.
Rookie of the Year.
See,
The Rookie is actually good.
The Rookie is with
Quaid?
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid. Almost.
I am not even thinking.
Oh God.
Greatest baseball movie ever
Steve
is
Nebraska?
The Scout.
Yeah.
Who's in that?
Albert Brooks and Brendan Fraser.
Okay. The movie
I watched that this weekend too.
You know the one I've never seen is The Fan, the one with De Niro?
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen that.
Bobby Rayburn. The baseball scenes are terrible because I'm pretty sure the director isn't American and doesn't know how baseball's played. Bases are loaded and there's runners on first and second. He hits it off the wall and the bases are loaded. What happened there?
Bad base running.
Way to go. Oh, well, it was Crook, so.
Wasn't Barry Bonds in that, or was it?
No, Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. But was he playing?
And who is the one primo?
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
Oh man, I can't. It's why can't I think of his name?
Bill Johnson. Well,
Benicio del Toro.
Oh, there you go. Easy to forget. We'll take a break.
Once.
When we come back, let's go around the weekend part 2. We got a champion in the NHL. We'll talk about that for Dwayne in the chat. The World Cup is underway, and USA, and USA on top of that as well. We'll talk about it next.
The X Games are coming to Sacramento. Join Kayla Anderson at Sacktown Sports 1140 at Cal Expo from June 26th through the 28th to watch the top action sports athletes in the world go head-to-head with 3 days of high-octane competition, BMX, skateboarding, and Moto X, plus live music from global electronic music icon Cascade, Grammy-winning producer Artist Mustard, and DJ Subtronics. Get your tickets today at xgames.com. Your local sports leader, Sacktown Sports 1140.
You bought an RV, and you got an automatic discount from Progressive by bundling it with your home or auto insurance. That's great, but a serious word of warning every RVer should heed. You don't need to talk about things like dry weight or dump stations. And you don't need one of those expensive water filter straws either. Because the most extreme thing most RVers encounter is a campsite without hookups. So just enjoy yourself. And Progressive's automatic discount when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was gonna unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Mark your calendars because MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026 is landing at Cal Expo June 26th through 28th. Witness nearly 100 of the world's best athletes compete in skate, BMX, and Moto X events and catch live music performances by global electronic music icon Cascade on Friday night and Grammy-winning producer and artist Mustard and electronic music producer and DJ Subtronics on Saturday night. Don't miss MoonPay X Games. Lock in your tickets now at xgames.com.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like customer service associate at a dry cleaning shop.
Yeah, hi. I'm here to pick up my suit.
Ah, yes. Here you go.
There must be a mistake. This is too small.
It shrunk a whole lot. Look on the bright side. Now you have a suit you can give to a child.
This is a job for sponsored jobs.
This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
It's time for your Sacktown Soccer Report. Powered by Sac-Yolo Mosquito and Vector Control District.
This week's key matches include Belgium versus Egypt, Austria versus Jordan, England versus Croatia, Czechia versus South Africa, USA versus Australia, Netherlands versus Sweden, and Spain versus Saudi Arabia.
In soccer, defense wins championships. At home, defense stops mosquitoes. Train standing water. That's your back line. Dress with sleeves and defend with repellent. That's your keeper. Keep your doors and screens tight. That's your shutout. Sac-Yolo Mosquito and Vector Control District. More tips at fightthebite.net.
Mendez's Blow.
The great Whitey Gleason sent us 2 songs, by the way.
My was crazy. I don't want to put my thumb on the scale. I think the next one's better.
Really? Them's big words.
And this one is fantastic.
I think we're getting close to an album.
Yeah, for sure.
Do we have the next one queued up? What's the do we know what the Well, I'll tell you what, while you're queuing that
up. It is Will Scott Get a Cuff.
Will Scott Get a Cuff by Whitey Gleason. Oh, well done, Whitey. You know, it's so funny, too, because every time he sends these to us, it's always like, hey, guys, I did something stupid. It was a little something dumb. Well, if you want to play, it's fine. No, it's like Mozart. It's like, hey, I wrote this little this classical thing, and, even though I have my own show in the afternoon, I'd like to give you guys this content first instead of saving it for myself. If you don't want to, play this amazing thing, it's like, come on, dude, Whitey, kidding me? If it's up to me, by the way, best of right there. If it's up to me, I think when we're on vacation, we just turn into a all Whitey all the time rock station. Play the hits.
I thought that's what the show is already.
Pretty much. Not the only song written about Mike Brown. by the way, winning the championship. I got another one here.
Hey, who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Mike Brown's a dork, and I mean that in the best way. He just a dork, and he did not care.
Yeah.
I love it.
I thought they weren't even going to interview him at one point. I'm like, how about getting to the head coach? And then they did. And then he did that.
Look, I'm also not one to talk about. I'm the last person in the world that should be talking about this, but can I just say, James Dolan's teeth scare the hell out of me, dude.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? You're a billionaire, bro. Like, what are those teeth? He looked like one of them,
extra.
You know, the old school teeth that you could wind up and they go, la, 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 and then like in Christmas Story, they're in the drawer. It's like, bro, like, look, there's a fine line between getting your teeth done and looking like you got a big pack of Dominoes in your mouth. Hey, Ken. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. How you doing this morning?
Great.
Good. And let me just say, we can hear you. Last time, Ken, we were talking about it off the air because you're one of the best callers. We love it when you call in. But last time you were on speakerphone and not your best performance. Let me just say. Now, not on speakerphone. We appreciate it.
And you know what? And I listened back to it, gentlemen. And I listened. I'm like, man, the fellas was trying their hardest to hear me. Man, I was terrible. I was actually on my headphones.
God,
trying to be sneaky.
We knew it was something, and because you're Ken, we let it go through. But we appreciate it. How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. I'm feeling good today, man. I got over Mike Brown-itis, man. It's all gone. I'm not sick anymore, man. I'm happy for the New York Knicks, but I'm especially happy for Mike Brown, man. And first, I want to apologize to you because Carmichael Dave, because I looked it up. What you were talking about during the Mike Brown era, and you was talking about the office was in dysfunction. I thought you were talking about him leaving. I thought you was all about it, but you weren't. You was all about him staying in Sacramento, and Sacramento was making the wrong move. And I just wanted to apologize this morning, first thing on the air, to shout it out to Sacramento. Hey, Carmichael Dave was all about keeping Mike Brown. And I just want to say that because when I'm wrong, and I looked it up, and I just want to say, hey, man, you were the man, and reaching out and trying to tell Sacramento, man, Mike Brown move was going to be the most devastating move that Sacramento could make. And I'm going to say to the Sacramento organization, don't pick up nobody's name was Mike, because you let Mike Malone go, and he went and won the championship. You let Mike Brown go, he left and won the championship. So don't pick up nobody named Mike. And I'm out, fellas. Have a beautiful morning, and keep up the good work. I love y'all.
Love you too. Thank you. Yeah. I'm struggling.
Okay. Struggle is real.
Tell you why I'm struggling. Great call from Ken.
Mm-hmm. As always.
To be fair, and you mentioned this last week.
To tell your truth.
That going back in time, I said Brown would, if they lost to Detroit, he'd get fired. That's what I said. Like, I called him being fired. That was the more accurate thing. I don't know if I'm comfortable. I also said that Mike Brown, the words came out of my mouth, Mike Brown needed to go, but there was nuance in there. I just want to be fair and accurate, and I appreciate what Ken's saying, but there's nuance to that. Something had to happen. And I think the full quote was, if they're not willing to move one of their big pieces and shake things up, Mike Brown has to go, because that's what you do. You fire the coach. Now, I think we all would have taken movement on one of the star players and keeping Mike Brown. Mm-hmm. There was never a doubt in my mind, Mike Brown, by the way, it's not about me. There was never a doubt in any of our minds. Mike Brown's a great coach, culture changer. You got to have patience. I can't. The weird thing is, Jason, I can actually sit here right now, 2 days after Mike Brown won a championship with the Knicks. I can actually present a better defense for Vivek and the company, the franchise, firing Mike Brown weirdly than I can firing Mike Malone. I have no idea. I have no explanation for the Mike Malone thing, right? I think Mike Brown's probably a better coach. But with Mike Brown, the nuance there is that it wasn't because Mike Brown's a bad coach. It's because there was a fracture. There was a fracture in the franchise. And there was a fracture between the front office, ownership, players, coach. And I'm not saying they were all fractured with each other, but you had players in different camps. You had the front office that was completely under siege. It was weird and underreported on, even though it's been reported. And ultimately, and we'll take a break here, but Jason, I'm still very happy for De'Aaron Fox, just like I'm very happy for Mike Brown. I hate it, but the bottom line for me, which is why I can't get in on the whole, like even if Fox had a great series and had won and Mike Brown had crapped the bed, let's switch it for a second. I wouldn't take that as a justification of firing him. I think the thing that really bothers me in that conversation is that it's easy to get with Kings fans on that. That's the pile on right now. But the reality is that, and you keep using the analogy, we're still in Shawshank Prison.
Right.
We're stuck here. And De'Aaron Fox escaped, got a max deal, and was 3 wins away from a championship the year after this place. Mike Brown won a championship. I have a hard time ripping either of them because, unfortunately, Sacramento has become the place you leave to go be successful. And that stinks.
Yeah, it used to not be that way, but it is that way. Sadly.
We did it once.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do it again. And by the way, here's what I say. If James Dolan can win a title, so can we. If James Dolan can win a title, anybody can win a title. We'll take a break when we come back. San Antonio, speaking of, it's our post-mortem for them. They're free agents, and maybe not a guarantee they make it back to the finals. We'll talk about that next.
The top young talent in the NBA is headed to Sacramento this summer for the 8th annual California Classic presented by Ticketmaster. The Kings will host the Milwaukee Bucks, Brooklyn Nets, and Golden State Warriors in a preseason showcase that's sure to bring more fireworks to your 4th of July weekend. 3-day general admission passes for July 4th, 5th, and 6th are available now. Visit kings.com/California Classic for details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram in Woodland. What's happening, Chad, for Chrysler's Make This the Summer events?
Right now, you can save up to $15,000 off MSRP on one of America's most popular trucks, the new 2026 Ram 1500 Crew Cab. Plus, with an EPA estimated 22 mpg, you're going to save big at the pump.
That's so important, especially with the gas tax going up next month.
A new Ram could be what you need to cut your fuel costs long term. Plus, you'll enjoy best-in-class luxurious cabin comfort in the most luxurious Ram 1500 ever. And with over 600 Rams available, you won't find a better selection of new Ram trucks in stock and ready for you to drive home today.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
$15,000 total net savings after factory incentive and dealer discounts. Incentives include $500 on-the-job upfit for eligible upfit, $1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance on eligible trade-in, $500 Hoblet business owner bonus for verified business owners, and $9,500 dealer discount. 10th this net savings. See dealer for details.
Progressive provides protection for your boat and other outdoor vehicles so you can explore new things.
Oh, I can finally try pesto.
We meant like water skiing.
I've just never had pesto.
Or maybe take the boat somewhere new.
I mean, is pesto spicy or sweet? Oh, guess we'll find out, right?
Right. Bundle home or auto insurance with your boat, RV, or motorcycle and stay protected with Progressive while you explore.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not ready for pesto.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Because as your life changes and your body changes, Sleep Number mattresses adapt and shift to give you personalized comfort night after night. And right now, new mattresses start at $1,500 during our 4th of July sale. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number. To a good life sleep.
Make this summer all about you. Join Stretch Zone for your summer self-care challenge, helping you prioritize you. Free fitness clubs, recovery sessions, relaxation events, plus at-home challenges you can do anywhere, anytime. Whether you're dealing with everyday aches, stiffnesses from the office, or just want to move and feel better, this challenge was made for you. And the best part, you could win 60 days of free stretches. Sign up today at norcal-stretch.com. Do it for you. Do it today at norcal-stretch.com.
Carmichael Dave. He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sacktown Sports.
Can I take a quick moment? I want to talk to you about steak.
Okay.
Mason's leaving for China tonight. We had steak last night.
Okay.
And, of course, for the sides, I did a vegetable and a rice. And then my wife reminded me he's probably going to have a lot of rice over the next couple of weeks. That was kind of a faux pas. But, rice is awesome. So we're at Costco. Now, my favorite cut of steak is New York. I'm a New York strip guy. Ribeyes are great, too. Mason loves a good filet. Filet's expensive, dude. So we're looking at the fillets, and it's ridiculous. And then I noticed something, that there's a pack of cut up, like 4 filet steaks that are prime cut, which is better than choice. But then there's the choice ones are more expensive, which was weird. And then I ended up asking the dude, and he's like, well, we actually have cheaper cuts of prime, but they're not out because nobody wants them. I go, well, why doesn't anybody want them? He goes, because you have to trim them. These are all trimmed. So per pound for choice, which is still good, but it's not prime, it was $29 a pound.
Okay.
For choice filet mignon trimmed and cut up. They went into the back and brought out a full prime untrimmed filet strip, whatever you call it, roast, untrimmed. It was $18 a pound. It was $11 cheaper than the lesser cut of meat was cut up. So I brought it home and I watched a YouTube video because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, dude.
About cutting it. You're just randomly watching it.
Just watching it. Yeah, just learning stuff.
Cats.
So I watched this YouTube video a couple times, and then I'm just kind of following along. I got my little, knife. It probably took me 20 minutes, I'm not going to lie, because I was trying to be really careful with it. Dude, I ended up getting like 4 gorgeous fillets. And then I've got like another 6 kind of, not misshapen, but they're not like the perfect oval steaks. And then I took everything but the silver skin. I took all the fat and the like what they say to cut up into stew meat. And I put that in our little food processor for a while. And now we're going to have, it's enough for like 4 sliders of filet burger meat. And the whole thing cost I think it was like $104. But when you break that down, we froze a bunch of it. I'm just saying, man, if you're a Costco, I don't know if they do the same thing to Sam's Club or not. And by the way, I know there's people out there that are like, duh, doing this a long time. I discovered that. And so now next, I'm going to try this because I know they sell full ribeye roasts. What's your prime rib? And New York loins or strips or whatever. I think that's the way to go, man. Just trim it. Trim it yourself.
Yeah.
Trim it yourself. Wait, what? That's right.
Trim the fat.
Trim the fat. As we get to San Antonio, and we'll be we'll be doing a postmortem throughout the show here and there. I've got a question for you. I was joking over the weekend. I was just being silly because I was showing that Zach LaVine for De'Aaron Fox straight up works.
Right.
But let's have a little fun for a second. Let's have a little bit of fun for a second. LaVine for Fox does work straight up. And I agree with everybody. It's not a Fox thing. I don't want that contract. I don't want to take on money. But they do need a point guard. And I'm just spitballing here. If you're Scott Perry, do you say, hey, look, we'll take Fox's deal off your hands. We'll give you LaVine. LaVine's an expiring. We'll take Fox in his 4-year max deal. You're giving us our pick swap back? And you're giving us 2-year firsts. Now, keep in mind, this is San Antonio. I don't know how great those firsts are going to be, but they also have swap rights with a bunch of other teams. I went and looked at San Antonio's future draft capital, right, just for funsies. I actually think their swaps are more valuable than their own picks, and I don't think that's saying much. They have swap rights this year with Atlanta, possibly, depending on some stuff. They've got Indiana or Miami swap rights in the second. But then when you look forward, they have Atlanta's first rounder next year with no protections. They've got swap rights with Boston in 28, whatever. They've got Dallas and Minnesota swap rights in 2030. So I'm saying if you were able to grab your own, I hate the fact that they have our swap rights in 2030. I hate that. It keeps me up at night, even though it's 5 years away. But if you were able to get your swap rights back, which doesn't really do anything other than, but you were also maybe get Atlanta's pick next year. You were able to get a couple of those swaps. My point is this. This isn't about De'Aaron Fox. I'm not trying to piss people off. What I'm saying is what effectively this would be buying draft picks and committing yourself basically to a rebuild over the next 4 years.
Why on earth would San Antonio do that?
To get off of Fox's max deal, to elevate Harper and Castle. I know that we're talking about, I know that the media and fans are piling onto Fox a lot more than San Antonio's going to internally. But I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that in some deep, dark room in places they don't talk about at parties, there's a conversation going on with the San Antonio hierarchy saying, guys, we've got our guards of the future now.
Oh, absolutely.
And this is a max deal. We
might be able to do this for like Giannis, not Zach LaVine. But like if you're entertaining it and you're the Spurs, you got it. You're trying to win a championship.
Sure.
Not just, hey, we want some cap relief.
But that brings me to I put that goofy scenario out there to bring it back here. Chris's whole thing is, well, they're Fox going to Milwaukee for Giannis.
Right.
But hold on a second. Really? That's still on the table?
It may not be, but what a lot closer for them than that? What's a better deal than Zach LaVine?
But what is Fox's trade value right now?
I mean, we are picking probably one of the worst times.
I think we're picking
Fox is a good player. He had a terrible series.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. But
like if Minnesota reportedly could be a team that's interested. All right, aren't you going to get a lot more than Zach LaVine? Could you get McDaniels? Could you get future pick? I don't know. I have no idea what offers are out there. Plus, you got to get a lot of money back.
How much better than Zach LaVine is Fox? I think he's better.
He's better.
But how much better is he than Zach LaVine? Is he 4 years of a max contract better? And the reason I ask is I'm not entirely sure De'Aaron Fox has more trade value than Zach LaVine right now. And I mean that. I'm not being a troll here. I'm saying Zach LaVine is an expiring deal. De'Aaron Fox is owed almost $250 million.
I mean, you're basically saying that if you do that, you're going, Zach LaVine's going to be the difference. They played Harper and Castle all the time. It wasn't like Fox played a lot. He was. I think as the series went along, it wasn't at the expense of Castle and Harper.
No.
It kind of became at the expense of maybe Champagnie, and you could argue Keldon Johnson or Vassell. But I look at that team now too, like, well, there's other issues. Fox is part of it. There's a big issue there, but they have a longer runway here of a timeline. Like, they don't have to panic.
No, they don't.
But I mean, that's a big number though that's jumping up with Fox next year.
It'd be a great move for Fox to come back to Sacramento.
Oh, he'd be greeted with open arms.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
But, I mean, the best part for him would be you can't choke in the finals if you don't make the finals.
Great point right there. Listen to that. True or false?
Yeah.
And we'll go to break. With the way Fox played in the finals, all things considered, do the San Antonio Spurs have a better finals against the Knicks if instead of Fox, you take Fox off the table, Fox off the team, and you throw a healthy Zach LaVine in coming off the bench?
I mean,
it's addition by subtraction. I understand that, but
I don't know. Fox was really bad. It's putting it all on him.
It shouldn't be all on him.
Yeah, I mean,
But he was Ben Simmons bad in this series, and I don't think Fox has the mental. I don't want to say mental issues. I don't think he has the psychological struggles that Simmons did after that Hawks series. But this was Simmons-esque. It was so.
Yeah.
Now he might have a chip on his shoulder. He's got a whole bag of ruffles on his shoulder now, but I don't know I'm sure he had a whole bag of ruffles going into Game 7.
Yeah.
Or Game 5.
I think he is an easy target and a deserved target. I don't want to take away from him, but I mean, if you're looking at the blame pie, like it's him, Mitch Johnson.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, I hate to do it. It's Wemby.
Yeah. Nope. You're
Wemby's
right.
their best player. He did not finish that series very well at all.
You're 100% correct. And we'll talk about that next. How should the Spurs feel about that appearance? Who had a worse finals, Fox or Mitch Johnson? A lot of other questions there, too, next.
Once again, the bright lights of New York are calling. And Alan Stiles is ready to answer.
You know, I'm talking to my guy Michael Scotto, and I want to chop cheese. And, you know, if I get my coffee, then I go down to Bodega. I say I need a bagel with lox. Let me get some lox.
So, how about those Knicks?
Hey, you see Brunson last night? Forget about it. Hey, OG Anunoby, where'd he come from? I don't know, B.
I'm in a New York state of mind.
Your local sports leader, Sacktown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Unlock the savings at Boost Mobile and save up to $600 a year. I've been scouting these big carriers for a minute now, and I've seen them pull the same play 1,000 times. They promise you the world, then hit you with a price hike right when the game gets tight. But Boost Mobile, their $25 a month unlimited wireless plan is the most consistent player on the floor. No contracts and no price hikes. Unlock the savings today at boostmobile.com/unlock. Based on average annual single line payment of AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile customers compared to 12 months of the Boost Mobile unlimited wireless plan as of January 2026. For full offer details, visit boostmobile.com.
There's only one Ozempic.
Hello, I'm Ozempic. Because this ad is 30 seconds, I can't get into everything I'm FDA approved to do, so I'm just going to play my jingle again. But first, ask your doctor about which FDA approved uses of me, the Ozempic pen, may be right for you. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and learn more about Ozempic semaglutide injection, 2 milligrams. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA approved Ozempic. Now here's that jingle again.
There's only one Ozempic.
MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026 is taking on Cal Expo this summer. Catch live music performances and more than 100 top skate, BMX, and Moto X athletes compete. June 26th through June 28th. Get your tickets now at xgames.com.
Today, we're talking about how you don't have to earn more when you can save more. Okay, so you brought me this stat. T-Mobile customers had the lowest wireless bills versus Verizon and AT&T over the past 5 years. That seems surprising.
Yeah, when I first heard it, I thought, okay. But when the experts at HarrisX broke it down, it was true for millions of families.
They have a 5-year price guarantee on experience plans and America's Best Network, plus lower bills. I'm not hearing any sacrifice here.
Which is what people need right now. Reliability, predictability. Affordable wireless service isn't a perk. It's a difference. And listeners, if you don't believe me, you can check it out at T-Mobile.com/switch.
Best mobile network based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025. Price guarantee on talk, text, and data exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Based on HarrisX billing snapshots from Q3 21 to Q4 25 compared to average AT&T and Verizon bills. Comparison excludes discounts, credits, and optional charges. For more details, see harrisx.com/T-Mobile-bills.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the matchday spread. He's reaching for the Buffalo wing. Perfect. Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too. Incredible. What a finish. Sensational combination. Look at the delight on his face. There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar for today's match. It's poetry in motion.
KHDK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
From the 916, you can text us 441140. You guys gonna talk about the World Cup or what? Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Team
USA 4-1.
4-1.
Great game watching it over at Super Taco.
Super Taco. Is that so? That wraps up your Super Taco, huh?
No.
Well, I thought it did.
No, I'm going to be there twice this week. Wednesday, I will be hosting the England-Croatia matchup. That will be at 1 o'clock. And then on Friday, hey, another lunchtime game. This one's going to be a big one. U.S. versus Australia.
Oh. When is this?
That will be Friday, 1 o'clock.
Will we soon have things that we can play announcing you'll be there?
I'm sure you'll find that shortly.
Okay. To the international soccer.
I need to get the script ready because,
tournaments. By the way, 4-1, dude. 4-1 over Paraguay.
Be better, Paraguay.
I was shocked.
I was
because the U.S. has been, it seems like for the last World Cup and then coming into this one, they felt like so tentative.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's more of a fear to lose than to try to win. And then just coming out and just going right after Paraguay, scoring, and then not letting the pressure off.
If they'd have done that against Guay, I would have been fine. But they did it against two Guays.
Yeah.
That's insane.
There was a pair of them.
The Paraguays out there. Here's what it sounded like.
Christian Pulisic on the ball now. Draws the double team. Splits the double team. Pulisic in the box. Weston McKennie into the middle. It's an own goal. It's the United States on the board. Less than 7 minutes in.
Boy, that resulted in about a 30-minute conversation with my wife and mainly my daughter as to what is an own goal.
Set the screen.
What's an own goal? And then the person that gets the own goal credit them, but does that mean they actually scored a goal? Does that count their goal totals? Like, why are they? Well, what if you didn't mean to? Well, that doesn't seem right. It was an accident, anyways. So that
I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
So if he meant to, it does count.
Yeah, I guess so. Here we go again.
Great ball by Robinson for Pulisic on the run. Pulisic trying to cut it back. It's Balogun. That time it's in. That time the flag is staying down. That time it's 2-0 United States.
Yeah, Pulisic looked amazing. Speed was back. There was talk of an injury, and there still is talk of an injury. He says he should be fine, but he said he wouldn't give it 100%, meaning like the odds, not he wouldn't give 100%. How about one more before the half?
As you said, appreciated by the fans. Right below us, Mauricio Pochettino.
Balogun, can he get inside? Still Balogun, Flo
Balogun! Finally.
Was that a goal?
That was a goal, by the way. Giovanni Reyna, Gio Reyna gets in there, and he's had, his his issues between him and the team and Team USA and the governing body and coaches and all that stuff. They're in. I mean, I thought they were just dribbling out the clock, but goal differential can count. And in the 98th minute, how about one more?
Freeman, Weah, Freeman, Gio Reyna.
This might be one of the best back-to-front team goals this country and this team has ever put together.
Oh, so that was a goal.
That was a goal.
Yeah.
That was a goal. And just in case you don't know, this is a goal too.
Y a ver aquí, Comencia. Le va a quedar a Locadia. No le pudo dar el remate. ¡Gol!
Is that it? Okay.
Great ones.
Nope. No, we're not done. You get the idea. Oh. The great, the legendary, the GOAT, Andres Cantor on that call. I think the U.S. announcers are great. I have nothing bad to say about them.
But?
Not even a but.
Oh.
Also.
Okay.
I would be 100% okay with Andres Cantor calling our matches in Spanish and just go that way.
Okay.
I can figure the rest out, man.
You know when it's a goal.
Yes. Yeah. And remember we were having our show meeting and how I really want to start doing giveaways that aren't caller 4. This is one I would love to bring back. One of the all-time great contests, my favorite maybe contest on this station, World Cup. What is this? So this is what year? 16, 17, 18, every 4 years. What would this be? 2010?
South Africa.
Was it? Were you on the night show when we did this?
I believe I just started working outside.
Okay. So instead of caller 4 gets tickets to the thing, which I hate, we all hate that, it was call in, and whoever has the longest goal call, and we were timing it. We got like 4 people. We were in this for like the whole World Cup. Excuse me, international soccer tournament.
No, we're not making any money off it.
Okay, good point. Okay, all right, I didn't know. We were in this for the whole thing. So, like, somebody be tuning in, right? Just with no context. And next thing you know, you hear all these callers calling in just trying. And some of them were really good. Some of them were absolutely not. But the idea was who can hold the goal call the longest. Yeah. That's good radio to me, pal. Not to everybody, but that's good radio to me. How should the Spurs feel about their finals appearance, Jason? They lost in 5 games. They led for 72, almost 73% of the series, and they lost in 5.
As G-Man said, a shameful performance.
Yeah.
They should feel embarrassed. I don't know. Like prideful that they got there. What they did to get there. Game 6 and Game 7 beating OKC was great.
Yes.
I remember in the post game of the Game 5 after the championship was won, I think Ernie Johnson said a quote from Mitch Johnson. Said, the Knicks make you feel their maturity. And there was something in that. I go, you know what? That's the truth. Like, I don't know how the Knicks ended up winning all those games, but it did look like they were the more together, smarter, sharper, experience, just like they'd been through some battles. And I always hate that phrasing, but I think it comes true a lot when it's like, well, experience. And the Spurs didn't have a ton of it. And I think a lot of that showed. And to be in a spot where you have double-digit leads in every single game.
In the first quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes in the second quarter, and the third quarter, and even the fourth quarter, and to lose 4 times. Usually in a series, I feel like there's a game you get, there's a game the other team gets, and there's a 50-50 game or two. I feel like they lost all of them.
Yeah.
Maybe with the exception of the one they won, but that felt more like a Spurs win game to me.
But even then, the Knicks came back and damn near won it. Yeah.
So I think there's going to be a lot of self-reflection. I think, again, I'll go back to Wemby as their best player and has a chance to be just one of the all-time greats. This is his infancy in this, and we saw so much potential and so much greatness in him. But like when it comes down to it, what's his move? What's the thing where you go, man, you go to Wemby, and like the lob to him down low and you can't stop it, sure, but there he is shooting threes or fadeaway jumpers. I'm like, he's got to find something that makes him even more unstoppable. And then the other guys let him down too. And Fox is a huge, huge part of that. I mean, Fox had a brutal series, just a brutal series.
Is it? And I know. Look. For those of you who listen to the whole show or the majority of it, please understand, we're going to spend a lot of time talking about the Knicks because they are the champions.
Yes.
I don't want it to seem like, well, the Knicks are the champions. Let's talk about this. But we're post-morteming the Spurs today for the most part. Could it be, it doesn't make for great sports radio, but could it just simply be the Spurs are the epitome of the team that's just, they're too young right now?
Could be. And then I know, thinking about that, I saw this yesterday. I thought it was interesting, like a cautionary tale. I think naturally go, oh, tough. You learn. They'll be back. Could be. I mean, they really could be. This could be the start of a long, long run. But a nice reminder of the Blazers that won the championship in 76-77. Never got back. And that was literally called the youngest team in finals history. You have Shaq and the Magic made it right away.
Okay.
They never got back again.
They never got back.
You have the 11-12 OKC Thunder. That was, I mean, Harden and Westbrook and KD. They never made the finals again. And then even Luka and the Mavs just a couple years ago were a pretty young squad. And now some of those you see either injury like to Walton or trades along the way. Well, I don't know what the Spurs are going to do here. But they've got a good setup. It doesn't mean, hey, they went through it, they'll be back next year. But that's what they hope it'll be.
The odds are out for next year. And the incredibly, incredibly slight favorites to win the NBA championship, the San Antonio Spurs. Followed, I mean, it's plus 250 for San Antonio, plus 260 for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I think that's right.
Yeah.
Then it's the Boston Celtics at plus 550. Then it's the defending champion New York Knicks at plus 650. And then rounding out the top five, the Indiana Pacers.
I didn't understand that.
I
don't at all.
I mean, not to get too nerdy, but generally the idea of the whole point of laying odds isn't that, we often make the mistake of saying this is who Vegas is going to. They're trying to land the number on what they think people will bet equally on both sides. So it's more of the public thinks that right now, or Vegas thinks the public thinks that. I think it's all Halliburton coming back, but they're forgetting they don't have Miles Turner either.
Right.
And maybe you add that in with the fact that Vegas is probably assuming, what is Indiana picking? Is it third?
No, they lost their pick.
Or that's right. They lost their pick.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get it. What's the love affair for this team?
It
was great.
I don't know that I'm putting them ahead of the Nuggets or the Pistons or the Cavs.
Pistons were the 1 seed. The Cavs were the 1 a year ago, won the 4 seed this year. They won 20-something games.
Mitch Johnson thinks they just weren't ready.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, but the simple consistency is we didn't deserve to win the games. There's a lot of level of execution. There can be rebounding. There can be end-of-game details. There can be starting the game where you get the lead and then you don't sustain that. But NBA games are long. It happens during the regular season, too. It's just everything's much more on stage during the finals when everybody's watching. And we weren't ready to win an NBA championship. The better team won. We did a lot of good things, and we didn't finish the job, and that's what it is.
Let's hear from Victor Wembanyama after.
One of many things I learned is the margin of error is very, very thin. Our domination stints
are we absolutely dominated for most of the series, but our errors, our mistakes, are punished so hard that we can't have ups and downs like this so much. You know, the ups are okay, the downs is the reason we lost.
What lessons did Victor learn?
I think that's compared to anything before. This is the biggest lesson of my life, the biggest learning moment. I can't tell exactly what the lesson is, but we're learning from that for sure. I'm learning more than any other time in my life before.
And then finally from Victor, lots being talked about this to wrap up the presser.
Appreciate y'all. See y'all. Never.
I think he said, appreciate y'all, see y'all never, but when you see the video of it, he's getting up. Mm-hmm. There's like a non-zero chance that he said, see y'all whenever. And a lot of times when there's movement, the mic will cut. I honestly wonder. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Made more sense, though, if he said, see y'all whenever. But maybe he said, see y'all never. You know, hey, he's funny. He's a funny guy, Jason. Yeah, I don't know what the Spurs, dude. When you look at the last eight different champions, 8 different years, which is phenomenal. Knicks, Thunder, Celtics, Nuggets, Warriors, Bucks, Lakers, Raps. It's interesting to rank them.
Yeah, because you see stats where the Knicks literally had the greatest win margin. And in the end of all this, even with that close finals, they lost, 3 total games in the playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
And we're down 2-1 to the Hawks, and then it's just whatever switched did for them.
In this thought exercise, is the idea if they all played in a round robin against each other, who'd come out ahead?
No, I think it's just their finals run. They're all champions, but like who had the best run at it? Like I would put the Lakers and the Raptors down near the bottom for 2 reasons. One, that was during the bubble, and everybody was in the same situation. That was just weird. And I think almost everybody would agree that the Raptors don't win that title without KD and Clay getting hurt.
Absolutely.
But they won it, so that's part of it. But I just feel like that lessens them, but it's still a title. But what's odd is, like, as good as the Thunder were last year, they were great. They went 7 games in the finals. And maybe if Halliburton does get hurt, maybe we're talking about the Pacers. Who knows?
I think I don't have everything memorized. The only one I had to look at was Golden State, but I think.
Yeah, that group wasn't as dominant that time.
No, but they still, I mean, they won the finals 4-2. They won the conference finals in 5.
Okay.
The semis in 6, and then the first round in 5. And that road, Denver, Memphis, Dallas, Boston, it wasn't an easy road that year either. I mean, none of them are. Well, if you're going on the run, the Knicks have to be number 1, don't they?
Seems like it. And that's where it's weird. Like, I don't think of them as one of the great teams of all time.
No.
But maybe having one of the great postseason runs of all time.
I think this is.
Yeah.
I think this is absolutely one of the great postseason runs of all time.
And then the finishing game for Brunson to do what he did.
45 points.
Ridiculous. On a night that was just hard to score, so difficult to score. He was, I mean, again, another reminder, a second-round pick won the finals MVP.
Just a reminder that wasn't it in the same year the Mavericks drafted both Luka Doncic and Jalen Brunson? And by drafted, I mean, Doncic ended up with him. But, yeah, they had both of them.
Wow. Well done, I guess.
I mean, and what'd they get back for both of them? Anthony Davis and Max Christie in a pick?
Pretty much.
Ugh. Not good at business.
No.
Yeah, that Knicks run is insane. The best run, I think, of all the teams listed over the last 8 years. Now, I don't know if you know this or not. And one other thing on that. Again, I want to put it out there. The thing that bothers me the most about this series, it's not Fox, it's not this, it's not that. I waited my whole life, dude, for a triple bang.
Never got it.
Never got. Yeah. I don't think we got a. I don't even remember a bang.
There was.
There was a bang. I know it wasn't a double bang. I know there were setups like at the end of Game 4, had Anunoby had Brunson made that shot, and Anunoby not had the tip in off the miss. Had Brunson made that shot, I think that's true. We got to get Breen on, man. Because it'd be so funny having Breen on. Because every question I would have would be like the anatomy of the triple bang and how did you have the triple bang locked and loaded for that Brunson shot?
Yeah.
Was there any other point in the series? Did you decide ahead of time specifically when you were going to? I'm literally more interested in the triple bang than I am about the Larry O'Brien trophy. I honestly am.
Yeah. It escaped you. You never got it.
We've seen championships. We see those every year, Jason. Yeah. We don't see triple bangs ever.
Happened.
And he had always said, when asked, Knicks would have to be in the finals. Well, the Knicks were in the finals for 5 games, Mike.
Yeah.
And like you said, there was a single bang, but no double or triple bang. I don't know if you've heard this either. But Mike Brown and
who let the dogs out?
Mike Brown won a title. He was the coach of the Kings last year.
He was.
I thought that Christie was.
Well, they both were.
They both were. Also, that follows up just 3 years ago when Michael Malone won with the Nuggets. Let's recap. Michael Malone gets fired under weird circumstances, goes to Denver, wins a championship within a couple of years. Mike Brown gets fired unceremoniously on his way to the airport after doing press, to which, of course, Michael Malone said no class, no balls about the organization. And he wins a championship a year later. The Kings trade their most valuable piece in a rebuild for what universally is considered a top 3 bad contract in the NBA. 2 years after Mike Brown is named Coach of the Year, Monty McNair is named Executive of the Year. They're both gone. 2+. And for Kings fans, I just ask you to zoom out. Because we've said it before, I'll say it again, Jason. You couldn't, if you took this as a script and tried to make a movie out of it.
Right.
You couldn't. You would get rejected because they would say it's not realistic. I'm going to say something that is not news to anyone. From an on-court and basketball ops standpoint, I don't know how you could be a bigger failure. I don't know how you could, unless you even, I would argue even if you were trying to fail.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could fail worse. By the way, those odds I was reading to Jason Ross.
Right.
The Sacramento Kings are dead last, which by the way, that's dumb.
Let me ask you this question though.
Yes.
What would you consider worse? To have the Mike Brown, Michael Malone situation, so coaches you had hired.
Yes.
Because we know coaches get hired to get fired.
Yes.
Go on and win championships for another team. Very painful, right? Or to hire coaches, which the Kings were on a run of, that never got jobs again. So could you at least go, well, we're hiring the right people. We're not executing it the proper. What's a worse franchise problem to go? Remember, there was a run of since Adam, it's none of the coaches they ever hired got another job. So they're not hiring the right guys.
Well, Walton never got another head coaching job either in between there. Carl retired. Just to bring it up, even
you're
sooner.
going from Theus, Musselman, just down the line. But then the two you did hire, that went on to win championships very quickly.
Very quickly.
Or pretty quickly.
I mean, Malone
took a little bit, but it wasn't.
Then Brown for like 5 minutes later.
So you would go, well, you did hire well, but it's hard to watch that. I don't know. What's the worst situation if you just keep hiring guys that they're not getting a job anywhere else?
I think, honestly, it's watching Brown and Malone, even though I understand your point is they did, but it's like, it's one thing to not hire a good coach. It's another thing to hire good coaches and not recognize that it's not them and then watch what they go do when they leave here. It's almost like bricks have been removed from their feet. You just can't. And by the way, it's not like these are old mistakes coming home to roost. These are things. Last year was absolute chaos.
Yeah. How would you have felt, or I'm trying to ask this because it didn't happen, but if Adelman went to, who was next? Houston?
Yeah.
And won a title. Like, he was very successful here.
I think because of the Kings' success, I would have been so unreservedly happy for him and just sad it couldn't come here. But to your point, we'll take a break. A lot more on that when we come back. Let's talk about the Knicks a little bit. They finally get their title. We'll do it next.
The top young talent in the NBA is headed to Sacramento this summer for the 8th annual California Classic presented by Ticketmaster. The Kings will host the Milwaukee Bucks, Brooklyn Nets, and Golden State Warriors in a preseason showcase that's sure to bring more fireworks to your 4th of July weekend. 3-day general admission passes for July 4th, 5th, and 6th are available now. Visit kings.com/California Classic for details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Bonnie.
I'm meteorologist Kelly Curran in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. Lots of sunshine today. Temperatures will be starting out in the upper 50s, but climbing into the upper 90s by the afternoon. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA app.
Oh, the Sacramento heat. Right now, get your AC professionally tuned up for as low as just $59 and enjoy your summer nice and cool. Plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, Bonnie.com. Summer restrictions apply. License 696-355.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown 411 16th Street and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action, but please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Schedule a free inspection with Groundworks, the foundation and waterproofing experts.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Remember the days of real country music? Now you can get your favorite classic country every day on 105.1 HD3 The Ranch. Listen to The Ranch on the free KNCI app or anytime at 105.1 HD3.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to learn more.
Hi, this is Adam Johnson, owner of Golf Fitness Solutions. Most golfers practice their swing, but ignore the body swing in the club.
We help golfers move better, get stronger, reduce pain, build power, and play longer. Join us for a free trial week and see how golf-specific training can help you support your body and your game. Try a class, meet the team, and find a right program for your goals. Call 916-802-5175 or visit golffitnesssolutions.com. Golf Fitness Solutions. Move better, feel better, play better.
Power Business Technology is proud to be a 100% independent, locally owned and managed Toshiba copier dealer. Local ownership cuts out the red tape, allowing ourselves to never be too busy to personally answer the call when our clients need us. Recognized for excellence in service execution, training, and customer service, we're proud to be named a Toshiba ProMasters Elite Dealer since 2021. Contact us today for all of your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729. Or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Everyone loves to be outside, and so do mosquitoes. Protect yourself against mosquitoes and West Nile virus by following these simple tips. At least once a week, look around your yard and drain stagnant water from any containers where mosquitoes can breed. Remember to use an effective mosquito repellent, especially at dawn and dusk when mosquitoes are most active. Close all doors and be sure screens are in good working condition. At the Mosquito and Vector Control District, we're here to help. Visit us at fightthebite.net.
In celebration of 80 years of 49ers football, Sacktown Sports is counting down 80 of the most memorable moments that have shaped the team's storied legacy and winning tradition. Here's today's faithful flashback.
Number 60, Christian McCaffrey's Triple Crown.
In Week 8 of the 2022 season against the Rams, Christian McCaffrey became the first player since 2005 to throw, rush, and catch a touchdown in a single game in the Niners' victory over the Rams. He joined a group that consists of LaDainian Tomlinson, David Patton, and Walter Payton to complete the hat trick since the merger. In the game, he showed off his arm.
Backwards pass to McCaffrey, and he's going to throw downfield wide open. Brandon Ayuk! Touchdown!
His legs.
They're going to give it to McCaffrey coming left. McCaffrey, touchdown!
And his hands.
Garoppolo under pressure, throws to the back of the end zone. Caught by Christian McCaffrey! CMC! Dynamite!
Faithful flashbacks on Sacktown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sacktown Sports.
Well, the Knicks finally got a title.
They did it.
And hey, congratulations. Seems like New York is still around.
Well,
I was on EarthCam, watching webcams in New York. It's a cool little app. You don't have it. It's free.
Okay.
And you can see webcams from like all over the world, right? So, I was looking at Times Square, looking at a bunch of that kind of stuff. And I mean, there was stuff. See, look, Jason, there's Times Square right now. Isn't that cool?
Pretty mellow.
Yeah, it's pretty mellow. So, you can go. You don't have it. Oh, hey, I don't want to be at work. All right, well, here's someplace in the Caribbean.
Oh.
Isn't that a pretty beach?
I want to go to there.
I want to go to there, too. Look, and there's like nobody on the beach either. There's just a bunch of chairs. Nobody there. What's going on in Milwaukee?
Let's see that.
There's just people in Milwaukee on the,
what if you saw something?
Like, well, here's watching. You saw like a fight or something. Yeah, man. I'd hit record. World Star. So they finally got the title. I don't know how to feel about all the. Look, I don't know why I feel differently about New York celebrities than I do L.A. celebrities. They're all, whatever.
Because a lot of the L.A. celebrities aren't from L.A.
Yeah. I'm happy for Spike Lee, I guess. He's been there forever.
Yeah, I mean, he's been around.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah, Ben Stiller.
Chalamet's younger, but he's been pretty committed.
Yeah. I mean, look, if I
Tracy
could
Morgan's been to all those.
Yeah, Tracy.
It was interesting to see them in like row. Well, they were on the other side and they were kind of behind, a little bit elevated. I was watching the game. I was getting agitated at the game a little bit. Can I tell you why?
Yeah, please.
There were fans on, so from the camera angle, we all get to see. And I felt like they were Spurs fans. Didn't matter if they were Knicks fans. They were in the front row, and they were standing like the whole time.
Yeah.
You can see. And it just causes a chain. Like
it does.
You don't have to stand. And there was one guy that had a huge cowboy hat. I'm like, just.
This is
in the moment, if it's the end of the game,
sure.
that's fine. But like this was like first quarter, and it's 12-4. I'm like, what are you?
This is a very interesting thing you're bringing up. Because this is such a pet peeve of mine, dude. It's one of the reasons I don't like going to games anymore. First off, if you go to a game and you're wearing a big hat, you suck. You just suck, dude. You just suck. I automatically don't like you.
What if it's a crown?
Suck worse. Take your crown off, dog. You wear a giant cowboy hat, fedora, one of them Abe Lincoln top hats I've never seen, but
so many people wear those.
Number 2, you go to a game. You ever notice when Sign Lady and Mr. Sign Lady go to the games? You ever notice how they hold their signs?
Totally respectfully.
Totally respectfully.
Yeah. During timeouts, to the side sometimes.
That's right. Or
it's
at
never like, hey,
level. Yeah.
Let me hold it up for the next 4 rows behind me can't see the game.
You go to a game and you're holding your sign up during game playing. You're holding it up so that maybe your sign can get on TV and somebody can say, hey, you know what you're saying? You're saying, hey, my experience at the game, because maybe somebody will see my stupid sign on television and tell me about it and screenshot it so I can Facebook it or Instagram it or Snappy Chatter it or whatever. You're just basically saying my experience is more important.
Yeah.
Here, let's group these. Hey, you know what's always a good idea? Let's group people.
Oh, yeah, that never goes wrong.
Big hat guy.
Okay.
Or girl.
Yeah.
You're wearing one of them Kentucky Derby hats to a game? Get out of here. Just get out of here.
You've seen that, I don't know if it's a huge trend, but like that oversized baseball cap.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny looking, but.
If it falls down enough on your head to where.
No, but you know the one I'm talking
about. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're blocking. You got to be aware of people behind you. Now, look, hey, by the way, here's an exception. If you're sitting so far back, you're against a wall, do what you want, dude.
Rules are different.
You're not messing with anyone.
Yeah.
You're holding up a sign over your head. Like I see this at wrestling all the time, but we're not talking. I mean, come on, they're wrestling fans.
Those are signs
You're holding you're holding the sign up, and now somebody you pay by the guy in the row behind you can't afford the seats in front of you, but hey, man, he works hard. She works hard. Gets
maybe
their
it was
seats.
even the same price as yours.
Yeah, maybe. Now I get to watch the back of your sign.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'd like to watch the wrestling, but I can't. The back of your sign. Big hat.
Signs really aren't that big of a thing in wrestling anymore.
Aren't I see every time I see a clip of wrestling, everyone's holding up like a John 3:16 or a
okay. Well, that's
whatever,
like back in like 1999 when
Dave watches old films.
Yeah,
I like films.
Oh, Dave's a big Attitude Era guy.
Huge era of the Attitude. So those people, I lump them in like this is all the same type of thought process of people that are just very unlikable. Like you just know they're not great.
Yeah.
Person that pulls up to the gas station with the loud music, goes inside but leaves the music on loud. I hate
Who
those.
is this person?
You've never seen one of them people?
Huh?
You never seen them? You never experienced that?
Dave's seen it a couple times.
Like that's like your go-to. I haven't experienced enough to where it's like a known.
I've seen it. I hate it. I go, what are you doing? Person that purposely rigs their motorcycle to sound like quadruple loud and rolls through parking lots. You're a horrible person, dude. There's a whole episode of South Park about it, and I won't get into the details.
Why
but
not?
Well, a little, But I'm saying the thought process, South Park stuff aside, is nobody's looking at you like, hey man, wow, that bike is loud. That dude's just person that purposely squeals out of parking lot to turn into traffic.
Yeah.
Terrible person. Person that purposely squeals out on the road at like midnight. Just you hear like every once in a while, I'll be in my backyard late, 10, 11 p.m., whatever. I'm going to bed. And I hear just this constant. Terrible person. Terrible person. Person that lights off fire, like those loud, boomy fireworks at like midnight on June 30th. Terrible person.
Yeah. Are these the same people, you think?
Yeah, I think they like if you put all these people in a room together,
they'd have some similar.
They'd have a
traits.
lot of commonalities, dude. A lot of commonalities. So to your point, right? When you're at a game, hey, big play.
Oh yeah, that's not what I'm talking about,
dude. Not talking about that at all. Of course, stand up, cheer, everyone. Big defense chant, big moment in the game. I'm talking about, and I think you're doing the same. Like second quarter, everyone's kind of locked in their seats. You're watching the game. It's just going a little back and forth, whatever. And the four people in front of you just decide to stand. We feel like standing. And then now you've got to stand. And I hate that. I'll usually just stay seated because I'm a big dude. And I just know now the whole row behind. And of course, the attitude. And again, if you're thinking this, if you're listening right now and this thought is popping into your head, you're a bad person. Ready? Hey, man, I bought my ticket. That's the same person that says, hey, I pay my taxes. I can drive 55 in the left lane all day long. Bad person. Bad person.
Yeah. Don't be a bad person.
Don't be a bad person.
It's that simple.
Just don't be a bad person. Now, then you can go too far with the sensitivity, and I'll admit this.
Yeah.
I'll admit this. When I go to a concert, I don't want to hear you singing. I want to hear them singing. Now, to be fair.
Well, actually.
I totally get it. And I only communicate that I'm communicating what my inner thoughts are, right?
Hey, I came here to see Paul McCartney sing Hey Jude, not you, Carol.
That's right, Carol. Well, now, yeah, of course you pick the one song that's an anthem and you're supposed to sing along to it.
Oh.
I'm talking about when I'm at a concert and, Muse is singing, whatever, or whatever. And I got four drunk chicks next to me, not even singing. Just screeching, or dudes. They're not even trying to sing. They're just screeching and drunk. It's like, well, that's rad. That's sure. I'm glad I paid my $208.50.
That's what I wanted to hear.
That's exactly what I want. Can I get the album?
Right. Oh, you must have seen that shot. How was it? I don't know. The guy in front of me was standing up.
He was standing up, but you know what he got though? Why he was standing up? Because he was filming it.
Yeah.
And at some point, he's going to take that film home of him shooting grainy video of the part of the song in the concert, and then he's going to show it to all his friends for the rest of his life. He's going to be like, oh, my God. Wow, that is insane, dude. The way Coldplay did that bridge on Clocks. Can you YouTube that, please? Like, nobody cares about your video, and then you post it on some grainy, noisy thing. Come on. Just watch the thing. I'll tell you what I would love. And I had this experience. What the hell was a comedy show? I went to some comedy show. Was it a comedy show? Oh, no. It was at, speaking of, it was at McCartney in Santa Barbara last year. They take your phones. And at first I was like,
seal them.
First I was like,
bags.
Yeah, they put them in those Sealy bags. It's super easy, right? And then they pop open, they open up at the end. And at first I was like, I want to take pictures with me and, Avery and all that. Like I was that person. Man, what an experience. Nobody's on their phones.
Watch the show.
Everybody's watching the show. They're in the moment. Now, look, I don't think everybody has a right to do what they want with it. As long as it's not encroaching on me. If you want to take your selfies or film, you're not harming me. Do it. Fine. It's your world, not mine. But man, there was something cool about that. Like, I wonder how that would go over if the Kings started doing that. Probably not well.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not well. You're right.
Probably not well. We'll take a break. God, Chris Guerrero has just smoked so much weed, dude. It's like, man, the hate for sign lady is ridiculous. Did you not hear the part where we actually held her up as a shining example along with Mr. Sign Lady?
They do it right.
Dude, bro, indica, not sativa, Chris. When we come back, we'll get to more on the Knicks. Also, what's hot, what's not.
I wonder what that will be.
Oh, no. Where are you going?
Really? No, I was just thinking about the drive on the way home, how hot it's going to be. I was also thinking about the Make This the Summer event from Hoblet Dodge. Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Sorry, I just saw the text line. Everyone's throwing in now. No shoes on the plane, man spread guy. The worst. I mean, look, I've said this before. This is why I always shower right before I go to the airport. Like, if it's a long-haul flight.
I thought you shower at the airport.
Or, you know.
Yeah.
I'll always wear not slides, but slip-on shoes. I might unslide them and put them, under the seat.
Okay.
But I'm not sticking my feet everywhere and up on the window and all that. I think there's a fine line there.
Yeah, you're bring your own fan guy on the plane guy.
I am bring my own fan guy on the plane guy. Bring my own fan guy on the plane guy. Anyways, right now you can save up to $15,000 off MSRP on one of America's most popular trucks, the new 2026 Ram 1500 Crew Cab. Plus, with an EPA estimated combined 22 miles a gallon, you're going to save big at the old Pumperoni. That's so important. But with the gas tax going up soon, you got to save. You got to save. A new Ram could be what you need to cut those fuel costs long term. Plus, you're going to enjoy it best in class. Hey, not second best or third best. Best in class. Luxurious cabin comfort and the most luxurious Ram 1500 ever. That's what they're saying. With over 600 Rams available, you won't find a better selection of new Ram trucks in stock and ready for you to drive home today. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at obletdodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period. We'll take a break. What's hot, what's not, and streaking next.
The top young talent in the NBA is headed to Sacramento this summer for the 8th Annual California Classic presented by Ticketmaster. The Kings will host the Milwaukee Bucks, Brooklyn Nets, and Golden State Warriors in a preseason showcase that's sure to bring more fireworks to your 4th of July weekend. 3-day general admission passes for July 4th, 5th, and 6th are available now. Visit kings.com/California Classic for details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Sacramento's best selection, best quality, and lowest prices on kitchen and bath products are at the new Anova Cabinet and Stone. For a limited time, get stunning new quartz countertops starting at just $159. That's right, only $159 for gorgeous quartz countertops. Listen to this. For a limited time, cabinets for kitchens and bathrooms are up to 50% off. Yes, up to 50% off new cabinets. It's a must-see, the new Anova Cabinet and Stone at Florin Road and Highway 99. Learn more at AnovaCabinetStone.com.
This is the sound of Jack, buzz cutting his way to a small fortune. To Jack, every time he cuts his own hair, that's $50 right in his pocket. If Jack sees DIY buzz cuts as a saving strategy, Wells Fargo is right behind him. And with their mobile app, tracking his savings is easy. Oh, ouch. However you make money work, we can work with that.
Mobile carriers' message and data rates may apply. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good.
Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who's
goal?
That's spooky.
Odds.
Jalen Brunson of the New York Knicks.
Jalen Brunson.
The Finals MVP in the fourth quarter scored 15 of the Knicks' 29 points. He was 4 of 6 from the field, got to the line a lot. He was 7 of 8 from the free throw line, and he dragged the Knicks to a championship.
He did.
Dragged them.
Easy choice for MVP.
Easy choice for MVP. All right, time to go streaking.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Huh? No.
Is it?
Missing a key step. You don't want to hear it?
No, it's not that I don't want to hear it. It's just like, you know what it's like? It's like watching a band. You know what it would be like, honestly? It's like watching, hold on. It'd be like watching Johnny Hates Jazz in concert, like 2 weeks in a row, with such hits as Shattered Dreams and Shattered Dreams. And coming up next,
more
Shattered Dreams again.
Why, you think you know what he's going to do with Who's Not?
I got a feeling.
Let's see how good you are. Who's not?
Let's see. Who's not? I'm going to go with, I don't know, somebody with an animal name.
What does he say?
LLLLL.
Who's not, Chris? Let's hear it.
That would be De'Aaron Fox.
What? No way.
Specifically, let's talk about fourth quarter Fox. In Game 4 and Game 5, Fox in the fourth quarter combined for a 1 for 9 shooting from the field and scored only 3 points.
Boo. That's not good.
But hey, he's going to get about $200 million.
He is. Yeah, he's. I don't think money is an issue. Does De'Aaron Fox have a redemption arc?
He could.
America loves.
Why not?
America loves a redemption arc.
Yeah. Come back to Sacramento, lead them to a title.
What if it comes back? No, what if it comes back with the Spurs next year? He's the Finals MVP.
It'd be a great story.
Be a great story.
Chris would love it.
I thought he should have got the Finals MVP this year.
Well, he was. He got Mike Brown fired, then a year later helped him win a title. It's nice. Joking. He didn't, get him fired. Let's go streaking.
I mean, his play got him fired.
Here we go.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
From that one.
What the hell are you doing?
I should know this.
Streaking!
From the 916, we're talking about bad people. A person who brings a speaker to the gym so all the other people can enjoy the crappy music. It's a great point right there. Extra condiment packs in the drive-thru, guys.
That's Dave.
I take exception to that. All right.
Why? Because what does that do? It just delays the.
Yeah, I mean, no. And the thing is, what I do is when I'm handing them my card to pay for the stuff, unless I'm using the app or whatever. But when that first exchange happens, or they're handing me my drink, I say, like at Carl's Jr., I say, can I get 4 things of ranch and a handful of ketchup, please? I'm very specific. Like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. Or every once in a while, like Fred's working and he's like, well, we have to charge you a quart. I'm like, dude, charge me. That's fine.
What's been the most amount in a handful of ranches and the least amount in a handful of ranches?
I never do handful of ranch. I am very specific as to the amount of ranches I need, which is 4. Handful of ketchup. Do one time. I still actually use this, so it's kind of lying. Well, it's really lying. It's lying. When I go to Del Taco, I almost always say that my pregnant wife loves mild sauce. Could I get a couple of handfuls? Because that's what I said when she was pregnant, because she does. So technically, I'm telling the truth. When my wife was pregnant, she loved Del Taco mild sauce. If I came home with too little, it was not great, dude.
So you still use that phrasing?
I still do. Because really, aren't you? Once you are, isn't there a saying?
They're gonna go through. Man, I wonder how many kids that guy has.
Yeah, right. What a great dude.
Yeah.
Isn't there a saying? Once pregnant, always pregnant. I don't think there is.
That's
is there?
not a saying.
Oh, update, by the way, the family that lives across the street from us, for the last 12 years, they have 10 kids. They just started parking an RV in front of their house. I think the kids, it's been there for a month, and my wife and I have a theory. I think their kids are growing up so much now that they just decided to buy an RV as an extension of the house.
Put them outside.
And it's outside. Like I think a couple of older kids now use that as their bedroom.
You could have a sleepover.
10 kids, dude. I can't even fathom that. Shout out to people
You're almost there.
No, thank you, dude. I would rather, honestly, I would just rather fall on a chain link fence, pants first. I would rather run backwards through a zucchini patch then deal with that. Got it. All right.
You're streaking
Streak.
at 3. I'm at 1. Chris is at 2. Let's see how we did going back to Friday. You took your favorite baseball player, Matt Chapman.
You darn right I did. Hot as hell, too.
He's hot.
I mean, just on fire, Matt Chapman is.
He got only twice that.
Oh, yeah, but, came through.
One hit or two, and
Said,
he got 0.
Yeah, here we go.
You suck. Sorry, it's over. It's over now. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
It was great.
It's like a 2-game streak. Calm down.
I know. So be easy on me with a 1-game streak. I, for some reason, took Brandon Nimmo. He got up 4 times. He got 0 hits. 0 hits. Yeah. All right, just move on to Chris.
Oh, Chris couldn't perform under pressure.
He is at 2, trying to get to 3. He took Otto Lopez. He got a 5.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling
Is that
sorry
for you?
yourself?
No. Is Otto
Well, you
Lopez a
should be,
loser?
because you are dirt!
Otto Lopez got up 5 times. He got a hit and an RBI for Chris. So Chris is now at 3. Dave, you and I are at 0. A few less games today, too.
Yeah, a few less games. Jason, who are you taking?
I'm going to be at the game tonight. Oh. He personally has a long hitting streak, so I'll see if I truly am the cooler. I'm taking Zach Geloff of the Athletics.
I'm going to follow you. Well, I've said this every time I start a streak this year. I'm going with who I believe he had an off day yesterday, Henry Bolte.
Oh yeah.
And
see if their offense carries over from.
Well, let's go
Vegas.
Chris?
Let me just take it.
You can't take Holiday, McGonigal, or Lopez.
It's not like we're way late for a break.
They're not playing.
We're losing TSL. And
I am going
quarter
to
hours.
Take
all that other stuff I don't understand. Take your time, dude.
Yeah,
where ratings are just dropping. Hey, number 15 Nielsen rated.
I'm going to take Bobby Witt, Jr.
Junior. Okay.
Not senior. Yeah. Okay. We'll take a break. When we come back, final hour of the program as we wrap up the NBA season, and we have breaking news in the NBA. We'll be back next.
The X Games are coming to Sacramento. Join Kayla Anderson at Sacktown Sports 1140 at Cal Expo from June 26th through the 28th to watch the top action sports athletes in the world go head-to-head with 3 days of high-octane competition, BMX, skateboarding, and Moto X, plus live music from global electronic music icon Cascade, Grammy-winning producer Artist Mustard, and DJ Subtronics. Get your tickets today at xgames.com. Your local sports leader, Sacktown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Schedule a free inspection with Groundworks, the foundation and waterproofing experts.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
For the ones who get it done, Grainger offers the professional-grade products you need to get the job done. With fast delivery you can depend on and access to technical product experts ready to help you meet any challenge. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by.
Now that Wendy's has these new biggie deals, everyone in the family can get what they're craving, from nugs to JBCs. The parental units can get an $8 biggie bundle, the eldest who think they're so grown can get a $6 biggie bag, and the little one who can do no wrong can get a $4 biggie bites. You know, assuming they have a credit card. No, I'm kidding. We take cash too. 4, 6, and $8 biggie deals for the whole family. Only at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the matchday spread. He's reaching for the buffalo wing. Perfect! Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too! Incredible! What a finish! Sensational combination! Look at the delight on his face. There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar for today's match. It's poetry in motion.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't! Yes, he did!
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
Hey, busy. All right, we have breaking news in the National Basketball Association. Chris, hit the thingy-dingy so everyone knows.
Breaks, we have it first. It's Sacktown Sports breaking news.
I love this. The Chicago Bulls are finalizing the hiring of Portland Trailblazer interim coach Tiago Splitter as the franchise's new head coach, succeeding Billy Donovan. I love this. I thought, look, I think the new owner's kind of a wiener, and he just won a Stanley Cup with the Carolina Hurricanes. But I thought Tiago Splitter did such a good job.
Really difficult situation, too.
A really difficult situation. And Portland is definitely look, I'm not trying to say they're going to win any titles tomorrow, but 42-20 on the year. They were the 7 seed. Really a good year. And, he became the coach after his coach got gone for the gambling, whatever stuff that's going on with Chauncey Billups. And to be able to hold the locker room together, do all of that, and then look, if Portland wanted to go with somebody else, that's their right, fine, whatever. Yeah. But it just seemed the way it was handled, even during the season, even during the playoffs. Just hey, as Mike Malone would say, no class, no balls. And I'm glad to see him land on his feet, and I hope he kicks ass for Chicago. I really, really do.
Yeah, Chicago's another team that's kind of got to figure it out here, right? I mean, they've had some struggles here, but good for Splitter. Yeah. Probably earned this opportunity based on what he did with Portland last year, and let's see what he can do.
World Cup note here real quick before we get into the basketball.
I've got to say, great time for my TV to go out.
Did it go out?
Yeah.
That's good. I love Japanese sports fans. I love the Japanese culture, first off. And this isn't an uncommon thing for them. I don't know if you caught this or not, but Japan had their World Cup game over the weekend. Japanese fans going absolutely nuts.
Right.
Game ends. They don't go home. They're cleaning up their section. There's video of all these Japanese soccer fans straight up stuffing their garbage into garbage cans, sacks, or garbage bags, whatever. They clean their whole section up and then they leave because it's the right thing to do. Now, if you'd have told me that would be on my bingo card over the weekend, I would have said absolutely. I've seen that many, many times before. What I did not have on my bingo card was very quietly joining them was Jameis Winston. I did not have Jameis Winston and the Japanese soccer contingent would be throwing trash away after the World Cup match. I love this arc for Jameis Winston. Now, he had a very serious allegation when he was at Florida State. The crab legs thing, that's just being I never had it. He's being a stupid kid. And he was a stupid kid. Like stupid kids make stupid mistakes. I remember when Jameis was a freshman at FSU and then won the title beating Auburn. And he is a leader of men. He deserved to be the number one pick and obviously didn't pan out the way a number one pick should. But it is absolutely beyond not surprising to me that Jameis is now developing into really honestly, he's like it's almost a similar arc Marshawn Lynch had post-football, where it's like, I want to see Jameis Winston on a food tour of Italy. I want to see Jameis Winston
doing anything.
Yeah. And just like I want to see Marshawn. And now they're different people. They're just different personalities, but I love both of them. I love watching both of them. I will consume whatever media they're doing. And in the case of Jameis, and I'm highly biased being a Florida State guy, but I don't think I'm wrong. He's just a fun dude, man. And he's one of those guys where when it's all said and done for old Jameis Winston, the dude lived his best life.
Yeah.
He's living his best life.
That's what you should do.
As you absolutely 100% should do. All right. The Knicks are world champions. It's so weird. It just is kind of weird that the Knicks are world champions. It's like when, OKC, that was strange.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact.
I think in that 8-year run, there's 4 new ones, right?
Yeah.
The Knicks.
Nuggets, never thought. Yeah, Knicks, Thunder, Nuggets.
Well, it wasn't new for the Knicks. It's just been a long time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I see what you're saying.
Thunder, Nuggets.
The Nuggets. Raptors.
Raptors, that was a new one.
The Lakers is kind of a...
Leaves the Kings, baby.
Yeah. Longest drought. Longest drought.
And I don't know what would happen. Look, New York went crazy, and it was kind of fun to see. I mean, it also a little crazy as far as safety concerns, but they had the greatest time in that title, and I don't know what it would look like here. But that stat that I saw that was surprising to me, I think it was 69% of the residents of New York were not alive.
Wow.
I thought it would be a lower number than that, than when they won it the last time.
Yeah, it was a while.
Yeah, I think
does that mean residents? That's residents in New York right now? Yeah, I don't know how it could be anything else.
But like the equivalent for their next championship would then be what, 2079?
Yeah,
they have to wait.
Well, hold on, because when was it? It was 73.
Yeah, it was 53 years ago.
So there's a lot. I mean, everyone's thinking 53 years old, but also that encompasses 63, 73, 83, 93. And you got and no, I'm saying like it's not just 53-year-olds. It's people even older than that.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? And by rule, 90% of New Yorkers over 60 moved to Florida.
Mm.
So I think there were a lot of people that were in New York. There's a higher number that were in New York that are still alive. But honestly, I'm surprised it's even. Yeah, that's interesting. And I mean, good for them. It's good for the sport. I don't have any love for or against the Knicks.
But it was cool to see how much it felt like they included the city in the win, right? I mean, and how much the people that have been of New York were feeling like they were included. I don't know. It just was a community-based feel for a city that's so large that you would think there would be some disconnect, but there really wasn't.
You have a note in here too, Jason. You have a note in here about what happened in New York.
Mm-hmm.
What it looked like, the craziness.
Yeah.
And by the way, let's be clear. I don't know what the percentage is, but I'm just going to throw it out there. 90% of Knicks fans were peaceful and great and awesome. And
Probably say 99%.
Yeah, and I would say of the ones that weren't the lames, I'd say another 90% of them probably aren't even Knicks fans. They're just like, oh, chaos, let's do it.
Yeah, I want to be involved in that.
And you had a bunch of Brazilians in the middle of it, too.
Yes. Yes, you did. But the question you asked that I think is really interesting is, what would that look like in Sacramento?
Uh-huh. Not nearly as large of a city.
No.
I would give a Bane-like speech to the city.
You would?
Yeah. The city is yours. Do what you wish.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be as naive to say, oh, we'd be fine. We'd have chaos, right?
Chaos. With the capital K.
Yeah.
On K Street.
On K Street.
Of course there would be some violence and stupid stuff. You got to think. Maybe I'm just being a homer to think that there'd be a lot more Sacramentans that would be like, no, dude, don't make us look this way.
I don't think you can stop that.
I mean, you can, but.
How?
How can you stop the violence?
We didn't start the fire.
I can think of like 4 non-lethal ways you can stop the violence off the top of my head.
But I mean, like when you have that many people just gathered in a spot, and it doesn't mean everybody was acting that way, but you get a few people let's get nuts.
You're right, Jason. There's way more of us than them.
We're gonna go nuts in there.
I don't know. I'd like to think we're better than that, but every city, every fan base, every city, every fan base has ruffians. I don't know what the word is.
That's it.
I pay my taxes. Ne'er-do-wells, ruffians.
Oh, no, the ruffians are here.
Yeah. Why is there no, how come there's never been a sports team named the Ruffians? That's kind of a fun name.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if we get a baseball expansion team? Sacramento Ruffians. They're rough.
Is it a dog? The dog is a mascot?
There you go.
Exactly.
You have a nice dog.
And then Mike Brown could say, who let the dogs out?
Yeah.
I love Mike Brown getting to that song like 30 years after it was big.
Mike's rolling around listening to Fleetwood Mac on the way home. Good for him.
The landslide.
Right, just blasting with the windows down. Did you see the videos of Jeremy Sohan celebrating?
Yes.
It's like, okay.
He won the trade.
Right, he definitely won the trade.
It's like, I'm not on that loser team anymore.
Offseason's going to be crazy for some of them. I mean, look, don't you just want to go straight on vacation?
Yeah.
And by the way, how long is it going to be?
Well, that parade's going to be wild. You got to get through the parade, and then you leave.
Well, they have the Puerto Rican parade today, which it already looked like it was getting wild.
I'm trying to think here. How long until we see the first story about how Victor Wembanyama got right back in the gym? Who is going to be the most likely Spur?
What if he's on your kid's plane tonight?
Who would it be that there's going to be a story about somebody getting right back in the gym the next day? Harrison Barnes is a free agent, it ain't him.
It's going to be Fox.
Do you think it'll be Fox?
Yeah. The guy that took his coach on his wedding, on his honeymoon.
He's playing video games. It's going to be Wemby.
It's totally going to be Wemby. There's going to be this whole Wemby documentary in the offseason from Nat Geo and Disney.
Yes, shout out to the proletariat.
It's just going to follow Wemby, the Rewemption tour. It's just going to be gross. It's just going to be him in the gym and like praying and stuff. I don't know, whatever. Going to, like, he already did the monk thing last year. Is he going to
lifting some weights?
Is he going to monk again, or is he going to go, do some other martial art, or is he going to do that? Like, I could see, you know what? It'd be tough for Wemby in them Aaron Rodgers huts. You got to have one that looks like one of them Abe Lincoln hats for him. A long bed. But he's going to have some story. Honestly, if I heard a story in the offseason about how, like, Victor Wembanyama smoked ayahuasca and did some LSD and grew a mohawk and went to Cambodia, I'd be like, yeah, that tracks.
Is that more likely, or he's going to go play baseball?
It's a big-ass strike zone, dude.
That is.
The thing about Fox, too. The thing about Fox is, where is that kid in Kentucky that we played the clip from last week?
The super emotional, crying,
sobbing.
Yeah,
and I don't mean this insultingly, but like little kid crying.
Yeah.
Like not
it
like
meant he was broken up.
He was devastated.
And I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to.
It was great.
I'm trying to figure out him personally. I don't know if that's his self-defense of like, it's fine. Where that kind of attitude I know will agitate Spurs fans, but I don't know if he needs to dwell on it. You know he'll work on his game, but he just, man. It was to the point in Game 5 where I was like, can he please make that shot?
Yeah.
Just because I was feeling so badly for him.
And that's never a good thing.
No. And he's better than that, but he had a bad series.
There's nobody that should be on a redemption arc more than Fox.
Yeah.
And,
And I know you said this earlier, you don't think I think he's getting killed in San Antonio.
Wait, what did I say earlier?
Like, you didn't think he would be getting that killed in San Antonio. Didn't you say that?
No, not me, no.
Oh, or maybe you meant more in San Antonio than Nash. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think nationally he got.
Oh my God! In San Antonio, they're destroying. Like they're like, we don't come. They actually start. I mean, LOL, but they started a GoFundMe to buy his contract out. Like, it's a stunt. Obviously, no one's putting any money in, but I wonder if the difference between Kentucky crying Fox, devastated Fox, and Fox I just, part of me is like, obviously maturity, and you grow up and you get used to things, and father and kids and husband, and you grow, you have more control of your emotions. But I also wonder, is that a defense mechanism? When we drafted Fox, it's funny. There was somebody I know really well that's close to the Kentucky program. And I've never forgotten what they told me. Because, look, we all want, when I got the video, man.
He wanted to be here. We wanted him.
Yeah. And when we announced.
It was great.
It was an insane. It was an absolute insane moment. And it worked out pretty well for quite a long time. And I remember this guy telling me, you're going to love this guy. You're going to love this guy. He's a good kid. Hell of a player. He's going to be the fastest guy in the league. And I was like, and I know this guy well enough, so I was like, but. And he's like, here's the thing, dude. He's kind of and it's like, this is going to, I know it's going to make it sound like this is a bad thing, but his thing was, he's just kind of, like, not that he didn't care about basketball, but it was like, he's kind of a home buddy. Like, he just wants to, like, chill at home, play video games. You're not going to see him doing a lot of endorsements. You're not going to see him, you're never going to see him at clubs or anything like that. And I was like, oh, that's great. And he's like, no, it is. He's a good guy, but, like, he's not. And he didn't even say, it wasn't even like he's not a dog, because he's a dog. But it was more of like, he just, is he a killer? I've never forgotten that, because...
Well, why didn't you tell the rest of us? Why did you keep it a secret?
Because I think you hear a lot of stuff. You hear a lot of stuff about... You hear a lot of stuff about people, and the amount of stuff I've heard about people over the years that turned out to be absolutely false. Oh, here we go. I was looking for this. Here we go. Let me see here. Let me get the
NBA draft. The Sacramento Kings select De'Aaron.
I'll rewind that so you can actually see, Jason.
NBA draft. The Sacramento Kings select De'Aaron.
You were just as happy.
Yeah.
I remember a host on the show after that saying that draft pick was bigger than basketball.
Was that me? Did I say that? Chris is looking.
Me, Maddie.
Oh, Maddie said that? So I don't. It's like I'm seeing these highlights. You've seen them too, Jason, of like a lot of them are Sacramento Fox. I mean, let's remember he scored 60 points last year. And they're showing him just outrun, just explode by everybody. It's like, where's that Fox? And I'm thinking, okay, but also like, let's remember. Listen, and everybody put your swords down. This isn't a defensive Fox. I'm not even interested in the argument about it. Dude, he's had like I said earlier, he had almost a Ben Simmons-esque series. It's not about that. I'm genuinely
That's why you want him on the Kings.
Right? I'm genuinely curious, though, like, how much of this is, sure, you got a high ankle sprain, okay, but, like, what about the clutch? He's clutch player of the year 3 years ago.
Non-existent.
Well, it wasn't in the finals. I got you.
Right.
But
and if you forgot, though, what's not was De'Aaron Fox was 1 of 9 in the fourth quarter for the past 2 games.
Just
for only 3 points.
A shell. I don't know. I've been trying to think all weekend long of an example of somebody with a history of playing a certain way, good, with a history of playing well, specifically in clutch situations, so much so that he's the inaugural award winner, that was almost the exact polar opposite on the biggest stage. So is that just a straight choke job, or is there something more to it? Is it a mental thing, which I guess choking is? I don't know, man.
It just kept getting exponentially worse. It's like, ooh, Fox didn't have a very good game 1. He did have a good game 2, but then 3, 4, and 5, it just kept happening, and there weren't even like moments. You're like, well, at least he did that.
Yeah,
he didn't.
Tortilla Jackson. That was probably torture, but Tortilla Jackson on the chat. I'm glad he/she brought this up because I've seen this a few places too. The Spurs owner's kid went on Fox's wife's social media to say, "Enjoy your last summer in San Antonio."
Is that real?
No, it's not.
Okay, Peter, I was gonna say I couldn't see anything.
I saw it. Peter Holt has 3 daughters. Just do the extra. He doesn't have a son. He has 3 daughters.
Oh.
That wasn't his son. By the way, the last name Holt is not. It's not very uncommon.
Like Captain Holt.
Yeah. Holt
fiction.
Holt now. Well, Holt fiction. Yeah. Holt.
Turtop.
Son of a bitch. Oh, hey, it's acclaimed author Kyle Ledbetter in the other room.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, Kyle, got your
Light the Beam.
Got your Light the Beam book. Hey,
didn't like the amount of losers in the book.
Didn't even know. Well, it's about the Kings, dude. How are you going to avoid that? We'll talk to you about that at some point. Yeah, Kyle wrote a book. We talked about it earlier. It's called Light the Beam, the story of love and community with the 2023 Kings. Hey, Kyle, just yay or nay? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Am I in this book? No, specifically does it say my name? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's.
How is it a yes and then a no?
Yeah, I know. I think he's saying, my guess is going to be like the general. Go ahead. Turn his mic on real quick.
I believe you're referenced as sports radio hosts a couple times in the book.
Like Jason Ross, Carmichael Dave, sports radio?
No, just the general term sports radio hosts.
You wanted your name.
We talk about the van.
We do?
The van?
The RV, whatever.
Oh, you know.
Dave in the van.
Hey, we're going to save the Kings. Get in my van.
I got some candy.
Hey, I got some.
Hey, you want
some draft picks?
You want a Kings arena?
You want a point guard?
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like
You're going to have to get in my van to see it.
I feel like these are terrible jokes we're making right now. I don't know. I'm surprised Chris is doing it. We'll take a break.
You're surprised I'm doing it?
Well, just
instigating
because, can I just say, as we go to break, the thing about Chris that I love and hate so much is he kind of just picks and chooses what he raises an eyebrow at. It really is kind of a revolving wheel of fortune of things.
He said,
It really pissed me off last night. He really pissed. I'll tell you right now, you got me. I was pissed. I was steaming on it all night long, dude. I almost called you.
And then did you not call me because you knew I was going to
No, I
don't
didn't
care.
I didn't call you. No, because I was worried. Can I tell you honestly what I thought? I was like, what if he's drinking or something? And then
you would be correct.
And then I call him and he's like, oh no, dude. And then just pushes the issue. And then I'm even more pissed off. He really pissed me off. You
shouldn't have told him that you got him. That he got you.
I know. I know. But the thing is, dude, is that it's kind of like his comment earlier off air that was out of bounds.
So good.
It was a De'Aaron Fox pass out of bounds. That's how bad it was.
Do you know
but it won the game.
The only bright side to that is that in the inevitable, when Chris ever tries to get me fired for something, I'm going to have you as a witness on that. Just the ultimate.
Why would I want to get you fired?
I don't. Well, based on last night, comments like that.
What are you talking about?
I'll tell you during the break and not on the air. When we come back, what's on deck? And, we'll get to crosstalk with Matt and Kayla, wrap up the program, do all that next.
The top young talent in the NBA is headed to Sacramento this summer for the 8th annual California Classic presented by Ticketmaster. The Kings will host the Milwaukee Bucks, Brooklyn Nets, and Golden State Warriors in a preseason showcase that's sure to bring more fireworks to your 4th of July weekend. 3-day general admission passes for July 4th, 5th, and 6th are available now. Visit kings.com/California Classic for details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Bonnie.
I'm meteorologist Kelly Curran in the KCRA3 Weather Center. Lots of sunshine today. Temperatures will be starting out in the upper 50s, but climbing into the upper 90s by the afternoon. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA3 News and the KCRA app.
Oh, the Sacramento heat. Right now, get your AC professionally tuned up for as low as just $59 and enjoy your summer nice and cool. Plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, Bonnie.com. Summer restrictions apply. License 696-355.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Rain on game day doesn't faze Dave. He's already got his poncho. Just needs to do something about those wipers. So Dave heads to AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone,
where a friendly AutoZoner helps him get premium quiet wipers and some hand warmers.
You're all set.
Now, if only his team can handle the elements as well as his new wipers. Get wipers, glass cleaner, and more with no hassles, just help at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-572-3344. That's 800-572-3344.
Get ready for the expo sale at Cresco Restaurant Equipment, June 17th through 20th. For 4 days only, save big on everything you need for your food service operation. Shop huge discounts on refrigeration, ice machines, gas cooking equipment, indoor and outdoor furniture, commercial cooking tools, glassware, tableware, and much more. Plus, meet factory reps and enter for giveaways. It's all happening at Cresco Restaurant Equipment, 951 Richards Boulevard. Everything is on sale. Don't miss the best savings opportunity of the year.
Sacramento's best selection, best quality, and lowest prices on kitchen and bath products are at the new Anova Cabinet and Stone. For a limited time, get stunning new quartz countertops starting at just $159. That's right, only $159 for gorgeous quartz countertops. Listen to this. For a limited time, cabinets for kitchens and bathrooms are up to 50% off. Yes, up to 50% off new cabinets. It's a must-see, the new Anova Cabinet and Stone at Florin Road and Highway 99. Learn more at AnovaCabinetStone.com.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like customer service associate at a dry cleaning shop.
Yeah, hi. I'm here to pick up my suit.
Ah, yes. Here you go.
There must be a mistake. This is too small.
It shrunk a whole lot. Look on the bright side. Now you have a suit you can gift to a child.
This is your job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Don't miss out on the biggest action sports event happening in Sacramento this June. Tickets are now live for MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026. See nearly 100 of the world's best skate, BMX, and Moto X athletes compete at Cal Expo June 26th through 28th. Music performances featuring electronic music icon Cascade on Friday, June 26th, and Grammy-winning producer and artist Mustard, and music producer DJ Subtronics on Saturday, June 27th. Score your tickets today at xgames.com.
If your passion is bass fishing, only one radio show has the action, information, and excitement of your favorite outdoor sport. Ultimate Bass, hosted by Tournament Bass Pro and California Outdoor Hall of Famer Kent Brown, takes you live to where the fish are biting every Saturday morning. Only Ultimate Bass feeds your passion with the latest news, products, tips, and advice from the pros. Ultimate Bass with Kent Brown, Saturday mornings at 5 a.m. on Sacktown Sports 1140, part of SEP's Saturday Morning Outdoors.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sacktown Sports.
So we cleared that up.
Well, I'm glad we cleared all that up.
See, it wasn't that bad of a joke.
It was a great
It was
joke.
still terrible. Somebody says, though, a miserable Niner fan says it all started going downhill for De'Aaron Fox when he cut his hair. I mean, you know.
I got rid of the headband.
Wait, what was I going to... Damn it, I just had the thought. Oh, it's about Kyle in the book. Yeah, I do want to talk to Kyle about it. Here's the thing. I love Kyle. I do. I also, I like giving Kyle crap. Now, Kyle writing his second book, by the way, because he also did one on the Spurs. It was super random, by the way, but he did one on the Spurs, right? It seemed random that you did one on the Spurs.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So, the obvious move here, right? The obvious move here is just to go to town on Kyle with this whole thing and just mess with him, right? I don't mean it like that. Not that kind of go to town. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Weirdos. Like, make fun of it. I refuse. I respect the hustle. He's written 2 more books than I have. And I've always wanted to write a book. And
Really?
I can't.
So many words.
It seems like a lot of work. And,
I'm surprised you haven't done a cookbook.
Honestly, I've been pitching the Kings for years. I'm doing a Sacktown Sports, Sacramento Kings, co-branded cookbook like they had in the 80s with the players. And we just throw a couple of us in there at the end. And it's a coffee table book where you have Domantas Sabonis and his wife holding a plate of whatever. It's just all they got to do is provide a recipe, and we'll get a picture of them holding the food, and then we have the Arco chefs, Golden One chefs make it, and then we all have recipes. It's a King's cookbook. There was there was one in the 80s that did quite well. What a fun Christmas gift. We do something for charity, that whole thing. Not the girl, charity, United Way or whatever. And, or hell, benefit, whatever charity the Kings want to pick. I've been pitching that for years, and no avail. And look, I'm not saying, I get that Kyle spent a lot of time with ChatGPT probably writing this whole thing, obviously. Look at his face. It's great. But to put
today, Junior,
to put something like this together. I mean, it's got a bibliography even in it. It's got a whole deal.
I love you're like, this is like a real book.
It is a real book.
Does it have pictures?
Now, look, honestly, Would I have preferred a pop-up book? You could have done a beam, but that's
at least like an author picture at the back.
Something, maybe a scratch and oh, that's right. Why can't we get Kyle in a with a little pipe and a smoking jacket
with a ball in one
Yeah,
hand? So it's just
ball.
like, it's like, hey, I'm serious, but I'm a fun guy too.
No, he's holding the ball and like resting his chin on the ball. It's not funny. You know what I'm talking about, though, like the inside of the thingy-dingy. I think my favorite part of the whole book is Kyle's first book, The Spurs Dynasty, is available wherever you purchase books. Is it? Is it, though? Is it? That's pretty broad. Like, if I go to Barnes & Noble right now, can I get your Spurs book? No. So, right away.
Is there a Barnes & Noble's?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. Is it Barnes & Noble's? Or is it Barnes & Noble?
I think it's Noble.
I think it's Noble, too. Chris looking it up. So right away, Kyle's lying to us. It starts off the book with a blatant lie. We weren't in the
forward
or the intro. Well, we're not in it at all. We're in it as sports host.
Barnes and Noble, but if there's multiple, would it be Barnes and Noble's?
Barn.
I think it's like Attorneys General. I think it's actually Barn and Noble. But if there's
It's
more,
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes.
Barney's Noble.
If you go to I went to 7 Barnes and Nobles.
Barnes and Nobles? I don't know.
Yeah.
Barnes and Noble sounds like a last name.
Harrison Barnes and Noble.
Matt Barnes and Noble. Yeah, I'd write a cookbook. Anyways, Kyle, congratulations.
Well done.
Really, good for you.
I
think we should have him on as a guest. We should actually try to do a straight guest thing with Kyle and promote it. Why wouldn't we want to promote his book? He worked hard on it.
We should.
We should promote the hell out of it.
People would want to read it.
I think we should do a signing.
I want a signature.
How
My
much are
copy.
these available for? What can somebody purchase one of them for, Kyle?
The print one I think is like $16, but if you want an ebook, it's like $3.
Wow. I say buy
Support Kyle.
Support Kyle. Get the print book. Hey, would you commit to anybody who buys a print book if we did you do a little signing?
Oh, I have copies already.
I think we should do a signing.
Yeah, you don't even have to print it. I'll bring it to you.
Interesting that we didn't get a signed copy.
Well, we haven't asked him yet.
It's an excellent point, Chris. We didn't get.
I'm going to ask him.
But maybe when you hand out a book, like if I wrote a book and I got one for you guys, it'd be like, "Hey, Jason, you're one of the hosts I've worked with. Love Dave.
Here's a book.
Yeah, here's a book. Hey, Chris, I'd draw a picture for him.
Yeah, you would. Very specific.
You're number one. Love David." World Cup, Spain, and Cape Verde. Isn't that wait, hold on a second. That's either a wonderful pork dish or the scary, wasn't that the scary movie with,
Cape Fear?
With Bobby De Niro. What am I thinking
Bobby
of? Not
Primal Fear.
Primal Fear was Richard Gere.
Oh, yeah.
It's not Cape Verde. It's the
Chile?
Chile Verde, yeah. That's the green one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Verde means green.
Where the hell is Cape Verde?
It's in Africa.
Oh, I need a ruling on this. I saw a very interesting World Cup argument going on.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so you know how, like, Turkey is changed to Turkey?
Yeah.
Is Turkiye or whatever, right? And at first, this guy did not have me. I everyone listen up. At first, I was not hearing what this dude was saying. He's like, yo, bro, I speak English. I don't speak Turkish. I ain't saying Turkey. It's Turkey. Knock it off. I'm like, okay, well, I don't like you probably. But he's like, I don't say España. I say Mexico. I'm not saying instead of Mexico is what he's saying. He goes, I'm saying Ivory Coast. I'm not saying Quad.
He's saying Germany. He's not saying.
He's not saying Deutschland. Yeah, that he meant he used that as an example. So he started to bring me around. I was like, well, wait a minute. He's like, bro, it's nothing against them. I just don't. I speak English. I don't speak any other languages. I'm going to say the English word. I'm not saying Turkey. I was like, at first, I was like, bro, say the thing that they want. But then I was like, well, wait a minute. He kind of has a point. Like, in Spanish, they say, what, Estados Unidos, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, what is America just America, though? Isn't it? Right? What is?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
in Spanish.
It's Spanish. Just America, right? Because it was what? It was Amerigo Vespucci, who was not Spanish. I think he was Italian. Either way, was he?
Big leap.
Big leap. Oh, the Vespucci gave it away. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like that guy actually had kind of a point. Like, I don't know where people are with, like, do you say the American name, or because you're not saying you're saying Spain, right?
That's what I don't understand. Like, why do I'm sure that obviously there's a reason for it, but why do we say Germany instead of Deutschland?
I don't know. I don't. I truly don't.
Oh, doesn't it say on the book that the author is a historian?
It does.
Should we ask him?
Yeah, hey, Kyle. Why do they say Germany and not Deutschland?
Sorry, I wasn't listening to your conversation.
Why do they say? Why do we say Germany and not Deutschland?
It's a great question.
Thanks.
Back to you.
Isn't it like? Didn't we get it because it was like the Germanic tribes ran over there, and then we just. I don't think it has anything to do with them.
I think we were calling them Germany before that.
Yeah, I feel like we've been calling them Germany for a while. I always thought it was funny that Turkey, that's kind of, Turkey was like next to Hungary. And when I was a little kid, I thought it was the greatest thing in the world.
They're hungry.
They're hungry. They're Turkey.
Where's the food, dude?
Anyways, I mean, no offense to Turkey. I'm just saying, bro, it's Turkey. My mom called it Turkey. I'm going to call it Turkey. That's how it works. Spain versus Cape Verde. Is Cape Verde, where the hell is that? Africa?
Yes.
Okay. Nailed it. Belgium.
It was, I believe, a Portuguese colony. So this
Was it? Okay. Belgium versus Egypt. Belgium, known best for the waffles.
Yeah.
Egypt, pyramids.
And De Bruyne.
Saudi Arabia versus, is it Uruguay or Uruguay? I guess we're getting back into the Spanish-English thing, right?
Uruguay.
Right away, Burger King? So, well, hold on. There's got to be a connection here.
They're going to be the host next World Cup.
There's got to be a because you got Uruguay and you got Paraguay. Mm-hmm. Are there more than, like you have all the stands? Turkestan, Afghanistan, there's a stand, Dagestan, and all the stands. What is Guay? Well, I'm just asking. I'm not specifically looking at you, expecting you to know, because then that would be, something I can't think of. But I'm just saying, Uruguay, Paraguay, are those the only Guays?
Wrong.
It's the only one I can think of.
Wrong Guay? Son of a bitch. Iran versus New Zealand. I don't know.
At this point, are they still new?
I was going to ask, is there just a Zealand? Is there a Zealand somewhere? Like, legitimately. What was Old Zealand? I feel like we did this before for some other country. Zealand, well, there you go. Zealand is the largest and most populous island in Denmark proper. Is there a Denmark improper where they're just swearing? Thus excluding Greenland and Disco,
what?
Disco, D-I-S-K-O, Disco Island. They dance over there.
Do.
Wow. So there is a Zealand. And then so somebody just went to this little thing by Australia and went, oh, New Zealand.
Right.
Okay. Pirates today and the Giants are off. Jason will be at the game tonight. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll cross talk with Matt and Kayla. We'll do celebrity birthdays and more next.
The top young talent in the NBA is headed to Sacramento this summer for the 8th annual California Classic presented by Ticketmaster. The Kings will host the Milwaukee Bucks, Brooklyn Nets, and Golden State Warriors in a preseason showcase that's sure to bring more fireworks to your 4th of July weekend. 3-day general admission passes for July 4th, 5th, and 6th are available now. Visit kings.com/California Classic for details.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
To 15-year-old Harper, buying an $80 vintage rock t-shirt is a great investment. To Harper's mom, this logic has a few holes in it. So she helped Harper open a Wells Fargo Clear Access banking account. With no overdraft fees and tools to track spending, Harper's learning, one heavy metal tee at a time. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Terms apply. Visit wellsfargo.com/deposit disclosures for fees and details.
The Steel City comes to town as the A's host the Pittsburgh Pirates for a thrilling 3-game series starting Monday, June 15th. Kick off the week with an exciting Monday matchup, followed by special theme nights and exclusive ballpark giveaways all midweek long. Don't miss your chance to catch rare interleague action right here in Sacramento, where the A's take on the Pittsburgh Pirates starting Monday, June 15th. Get tickets now at athletics.com/tickets. That's athletics.com/tickets.
Did you really think Pure Talk was just going to sit back and watch America turn 250 years old without doing something awesome to celebrate? Of course not. That's why they're raising $250,000 for America's Warrior Partnership by the end of July. America's Warrior Partnership is on the front line of preventing veteran suicide. They've had extraordinary success, and here's how you can help. When you switch your cell phone service to Pure Talk this month, you'll be invited to round up to support America's Warrior Partnership. No pressure, but if you do, Pure Talk will match your donation dollar for dollar. And to further celebrate 250 years of our extraordinary democratic republic, Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data for just $34.99 a month. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. That's pound 250, say Mike Rowe. And happy birthday to us.
As we roll into summer, there's a new opportunity for you to get a new truck at a great monthly payment at Folsom Chevrolet. At Folsom Chevy, they're now offering 0% financing for 5 years on every new 2026 Silverado half-ton in stock. 0% financing on a 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, LT, RST, High Country, you name it. Together, let's drive. Must finance with GM and approved credit. $16.67 per 1,000 finance. Cannot be combined with other offers. Ends July 7, 2026.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with auto pay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action, but please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Well, on that note, crosstalk, yay. Good morning.
What?
Hello, am I on?
Hi.
How was the weekend, folks? Always standard Monday question.
Wonderful.
Oh, just joyous.
It was great. I had a great weekend.
Just jam-packed with events.
Oh, you had a lot of...
No.
Oh, you were being fuskious.
I was being...
Yes.
Can you say that on the air?
Yeah. I meant facetious.
Yeah, facetious.
So like a boring, non-event filled weekend?
For her.
Those are great.
No, I had
That's
a
like
great
every
weekend.
weekend, though, for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do?
Watched Mike Brown win a freaking championship.
Well, we all did that.
And watched the World Cup.
Is that your pivot? Are you doing that? Is that your pivot?
No, I've always been.
No, but I'm just saying with the Fox thing.
Who? No.
I was wondering what your pivot.
Don't worry.
I was wondering what your pivot would be today.
Don't worry.
Brown truly was a genius in these finals. It seemed like the whole strategy was leave Fox open so he can't make it.
Listen, I know how to beat him. Give him the ball.
Seriously, though.
Did you know that every single coach in the history of the oldest franchise in the NBA, the Sacramento Kings, 100% of the coaches they've hired named Michael have gone on to win championships?
I saw that. That's why you did it.
Yeah,
was that today you put that out?
That was yesterday.
So
Okay.
does that mean if they were to we want Doug to succeed, but if they ever in the
Budenholzer.
future hired another Michael,
You got to hire.
do they need to fire them in order for them to accomplish that?
Well,
or,
probably.
Okay.
Well,
So it
probably.
doesn't matter. So then you'd rather them not hire a Michael.
I don't. At this point, I just don't know how. I think the thing I keep telling Kings fans, and I understand people don't want to listen, is just expect the failure. It's so much
that is
easier.
rough.
I always do the whole pessimism thing. Would you agree that if, at least over the last 10 years, well, no, let's just say the last 40-something, if people just adopted that attitude, I think they would have had an easier time.
For the entire Beam Team year, though, because I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Were you still this way,
No,
or did
I
you
was-
let yourself? Did you let yourself fully believe?
I let myself enjoy it.
Right. Well, that's a difference.
Yeah, I never thought we were going to win the title.
Well, no, but coming out after being eliminated in the playoffs,
Yeah.
were you letting yourself believe that it was going to continue to build into future years, or were you I expect it's not going to fall?
I mean, yes, until we could have had Anunoby and we did. We Siakam and we don't. I will never forget. What was it? The year before last, when we asked Monty McNair straight up, sitting across from me to you at media day, it was talk to us about this power forward thing. You don't what are we doing about a power forward? And who was it? Was it McLaughlin? No.
That's a power forward.
No, no. You're right. Who they just? It was somebody they had. He's we're really excited about Fred Armisen or whoever they're.
Was it Sasha? Was it?
No, it was no.
Kessler Edwards, Trey Young, or Trey.
No,
Lance?
the fact that it
Miles?
wasn't as big a name as them is what made it even more whatever. And then I just felt like that was the
Jaden McDaniels.
Jaden McDaniels, well done.
Yeah.
Not Jalen. Jaden. Wait.
Yep.
Jaden.
Yep. Jaden.
Jalen.
The other McDaniels.
John.
Jingle.
Xavier McDaniels. Okay, so you had a good weekend.
I had a great weekend.
All right, and then now it's all about the Knicks and the Fox. And,
No, we're 0-0, baby. New hope, fresh start.
No, I'm saying your show today.
Oh, no.
No, we're not talking about it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you're not?
Nah.
What's on the?
You need to change things up a little.
Oh yeah.
All baseball.
All baseball.
Baseball World Cup. We're in the summer now. It's baseball's time.
Yes, it is definitely baseball's
After
time.
that Vegas series, how great that was for the Major League
amazing.
the baseballs.
107-degree heat.
97 runs in 4 innings.
Yeah.
Hope baseball enjoys Vegas in the future.
I'm a little surprised at you, though, Matt, I will say.
Me?
I honestly, because it's you, I honestly thought there was a decent chance of you doing the Fox jersey frontwards today.
I was considering it. Genuinely considering it.
I know. I figured you were. I was wondering if you were going to go for it.
It's crazy that he got to the finals and Matt only did that once.
There was no reason to do it in the finals, that's for sure.
Go
My
ahead.
friend's pitch was to block off the OX with a piece of tape and just have F and then write something else.
Oh, shock jock.
That was the
shock jocking.
That was the friend's pitch. But.
Celebrity birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Hey, I can go for a crumble cookie right now. My
That's
goodness,
good.
I'm getting hungry. Jason Ross.
Happy birthday today to Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup.
Oh God, David, you stupid ass.
Who did you think it was?
I'm doing the math for Cooper Flag, and I'm like, hold on, he just turned 19. Cooper Cup is 35.
What?
32.
35.
32. I think he might be younger than that.
He might be younger.
30.
29.
31.
What did you say, Matt?
32.
You are closest, 33.
Oh.
35.
35.
Damn.
What'd you guess?
31.
Happy birthday.
We were the same distance apart.
No, 35 is old. For a football player.
Yeah,
I'm saying
you
we were
got
2
to
years.
think of these like Price is Right.
33,
rules.
33. Okay, all right.
Happy birthday, Dusty Baker.
Dustin.
Inventor of the high five.
Dustin Baker.
Dusty
John
Baker.
Baker. John Dusty Baker.
81.
Ooh, yeah, he's old.
Del Campo's,
84.
82.
You might have him in the wrong decade.
79.
Yeah.
Chris is close to 77 for Dusty Baker.
Sorry, Dusty. He looks good, though.
Yeah, he does. Tim Lincecum.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
I saw that today.
Is his hair still short now?
It doesn't look right.
Why?
Because I only know him for
I
long
think
hair.
he's still in his 30s. 'Cause
Yeah, he is.
I'll say 37.
36.
That's what I was thinking. Let's do 38.
39.
Chris is closest, 42.
Oh, wow.
He's 42?
Wow.
He's older than I am?
What the?
Wow.
Happy birthday,
Man.
Ice Cube.
He's older than he looks.
Ice Cube 61.
63.
60.
Wow, that's really old.
63.
No one's in the right decade. Kayla's the closest, 57.
Whoa.
Wow.
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 He looks awful.
No, he doesn't.
For his age.
Does he?
Dang,
I think he looks pretty good.
he was like 19. Wow. Okay.
Happy birthday, Wade Boggs.
Hey, Wade Boggs.
Great baseball player.
Wade Boggs.
I know him from a video game. That's
He drank 100 beers.
Allegedly.
Ate chicken before every game.
Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs is 63.
Saved Mr. Perfect's life.
70.
69.
67.
Tie between Chris and Kayla. 68 today.
He looks great, too.
Dang.
That's the guy that looks great for his
Wade
age.
Boggs.
Yay, Wade.
All right, World Cup and baseball.